All right, we're live.
All right. Welcome back to the Pirate101 campaign. This is your recap music speaking.
Hi.
Yes, I do believe, Crow, you're going to be recapping the session.
Alright, so I look off into the void and I say, so we finished Captain Gunn's quest, finding out he's not good at rhymes. But we found a small horde at the bottom of this structure that arose from the I guess sky, and we picked up various items in there, and as well as a small, somewhat large pile of wealth. On the way back to the sanctum, we encountered the Thrashers once again that we did at the start of our journey, and we took care of them with various spells slung and various weapons used. We spared a few of them to turn them in and took their ship. After we got back to the sanctum, we split it. We split the loot, and Valerian left the party to I kind of forget the reason why, but
she wanted to. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, she parted ways with us to, I think it was to research something. But on the way we bid her farewell, and on the way out, a student from the academy recognized Ferris, mistaking him for his parents. We gave, Ferris anyway, kind of brushed him off somewhat, and we headed to the privateers to perhaps get a better ship, because there was a kind of discount and whatnot on it. And that entailed going north and retrieving a quarry and bringing it back. On the way there, we ran into flying sharks, which we evaded, as well as the armada, which we managed to avoid, and were told very, very profusely by Quinn that we did not interact with them at all. We brought the quarry back after several encounters and days to Flotsam, where we met with One-Eye Jack to upgrade our ship, and we were also offered a favor for which, for the most part, I believe we stuck a pin in and didn't make a decisive decision on what our favor was going to be. But we also decided to upgrade our ship as well, which I don't think we ever decided what we're gonna upgrade our ship with. I guess that's what we're doing now, isn't it?
Yep, and you can get the inspiration.
Okay.
So how many rooms do we get on this skiff?
Let's see here.
Oh yes, so skiffs, they have themselves. Let's see.
I was looking in the document and I didn't see anything about how many rooms each one has.
Interesting. I'm like, it's 5.
Okay.
Crew required, bunks available. Yep, okay. 4 required, 4 bunks, 5 rooms.
Yes, and part of the deal that you had last time involved moving over the magic room if you wanted to, or you can get any other crafting room that you want. And then on top of that, you get the cannon. the cannon room is set up. You actually have 2 cannons now instead of 1. And you have a storage room now, which lets you store up to 50 encumbrance of items on the ship. And then you get an augment of your choice.
I can go grab the little augment thing real quick. In case you guys can see this. It's in here.
Trying to remember, do we have extra supplies in the other boat?
You had a chest, didn't you?
I think so.
It was like a chest of 10 supply.
Yeah, we had 10 rations
Yeah.
in there and some cannonballs.
Right.
Yeah, so you can
You'd
just
be able to-
transfer all of that over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm inclined to say we go for the extra sails.
Yeah, that looks like the best.
And you said we can get an extra room?
If you spend the favor on it, yeah.
Well, Max kind of wants a workshop.
Yeah, you can exchange the enchanter for a workshop if you want to as well.
You think we should do that, guys? We don't really have anyone that can make use of it anymore.
I mean, are you going to make anything with
Well,
it?
he kind of needs it to
Pro?
make arrows, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah, you could turn the Saurian quartz into tipped arrows.
That's kind of a cool idea, actually.
That, or potentially, if you wanted to, you could try making a bow or a crossbow or something with it too.
Something that's a bit of an upgrade from my standard short bow.
Pretty much.
Yeah, there's a bunch of options for you there, but you will need the workshop for it most likely if you're doing that kind of thing with it anyway.
Yeah.
And
As we told Val previous, the sky's the limit when it comes to what you can actually make with that quartz.
Cool.
and how much mileage do you think we're gonna get out of the ship? Do you think we're gonna trade up again, or do you think we're gonna?
Well, eventually, but I think we'll probably be using this one for a while.
Be aware, the next tier ship requires a crew of 6.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to have to actually buy a crew at some point, I think.
Wait, is one of these rooms not listed in here? Oh, it's not. Excuse me. Right, there's the, might have to copy that over at some point, just because there's a lot of rooms to actually look through. Though you do have a bit of spending money right now, it seems, so...
That's true.
You can absolutely use some of that if you want to actually gear your ship up more than what you've,
I will second the sales as well.
I think the sails are a good idea.
Yeah.
I'll third it.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll be using the sail all the time, I imagine. Actually, no, not imagine. We will literally use them every single roll.
We will never not be using it.
Alright,
Alright.
well...
I'm-
Pull out the calculator here.
So are we in favor of switching the enchanter for the workshop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I think that works. If we need magic items, I think we can probably go to the sanctum and like make a request.
The only thing I can see needing the enchanter's room for is scrolls. Remind me, what's the rules for making scrolls in this campaign?
You, instead of using Arcana for the check, you use Rune Carver's tools.
Okay, and
But otherwise, it's unchanged.
but you don't need to be proficient with Rune Carver's tools, or you do?
You can try.
What's the DC? Isn't just
It depends on the spell you're trying to make.
okay?
Effectively, all that's changed is instead of using Arcana, it's the tools.
Okay.
So
Because
if
I'm
we want-
thinking, yeah, I'd say let's go ahead and get the workshop just so that Max has a supply of arrows,
yeah,
because he kind of needs those.
try to pluck them off dead bodies too. Okay?
Yeah, he's been doing that.
You see anyone
Max is
shooting at us?
proficient in woodworking, right?
Hmm?
Is Max proficient in woodworking tools?
Yes.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Alright.
So if we're gonna get the sales, 350 divided by 4 is 87.5. So that's 87 gold and 5 silver.
Oh, wait, pretty sure you guys are just getting that augment for free right now.
Oh, okay. The sales.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sales are free. You can buy another one if you want,
Oh,
like
okay.
another augment.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then, well, I guess we'll just stick with the sales unless anyone wants. We've only had one encounter though so far. I'd like to kind of get a gauge of what the ship travel is like if we need to get armor for it, if it gets to be a problem later.
Yeah, just be
Okay.
aware that now that you're on a bigger ship, it's not quite as
Easy
nimble.
to hide.
Yeah. I say like next time we go for either the light armor or the ironwood hull.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the ironwood hull. I feel like we can repair fairly easily. It just takes a little bit of money, but it's not too bad.
We did also determine you can repair during combat, but it's not a flat value. It becomes a roll.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Is for that workshop. Let me just add this in here.
Can we get like fire cannon balls to like set ships on fire?
Yeah, you can start buying some of the funner cannonballs here. Jack's got a supply of some of these things.
In terms of those, let's see. We have a list.
The petrol cannonball is what you'd be looking at there. It's 2 encumbrance per, and it's 10 gold per.
I think it'd probably be a good idea to grab some.
Just grab the stats here. These things definitely pack more punch than the regular cannonballs, as they do a D10 of siege damage and a D10 of fire.
Yeah, and if you choose to shoot the people on the ship, it does have a bit of AoE with the fire as well.
Okay. Is it just upfront fire damage, or does it take like damage over time?
It's just a burst.
Okay.
It's like a
Do
miniature
you have a-
fireball.
Do we have a dedicated cannoneer, or is it just gonna be whoever's closest to it?
Well, you
Max
have
is
2
our best
cannons now.
Or...
You do have to.
The problem is most of us suck at cannon.
Max is the
Right,
best
it's
cannoneer.
That Dex whiz.
Stupid question. If we're on the boat, can I set the cannon as my weapon for Hex Warrior?
I'd have to double check how that works, but I'm gonna go with no for now because it's mostly intended for weapons you can hold in your hands.
Yeah.
I figured as much, but
It's like this isn't like an actual weapon that you're holding. This is more akin to siege weapons, just different. It's like you couldn't turn a ballista into your hex weapon. It'd be funny,
Turn a
but no.
tower.
Yeah. That'll be in the
Yeah,
next D&D book. Or...
Yeah.
Your
The one
patrons
D&D
will look at
playtest. We heard what you said about the warlock, so here, have the stronghold guide to warlocks. You can now attune to ballistas.
So the funny thing is, with how the equivalent feature works in the next edition, this would mean you could just conjure a siege weapon.
Okay, that's kind of funny though.
Alright. Anyway,
Alright, well,
so you're gonna keep holding on to the minor favor for now for your next room potentially.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I'll just buy 4 of those fancy fire cannonballs.
All right.
All right.
Just put them in the
Just double checking some things here in the background. Basic cannonballs are just a gold each. Heavy ones are 3. The petrol ones are 10.
But yeah. Loading up on the cannonballs.
Let's see, there's a...
Oh, you're on place.
There is
Yeah,
another one you guys might be interested in right now too. Let me just get some of these because
Like-
there's a...
I'm
There's
pretty
a
sure they
pretty
can
big
see the
selection.
list of all the cannonballs.
Can they?
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure it's in the homebrew rules
It is,
section.
Yeah.
Ah,
Homebrew
okay.
under ships, and then there should be a cannonballs.
There isn't.
There isn't? Oh.
Overarching rules, classifications, augments, and rooms.
Yeah, I don't see cannonballs.
I see
It,
cannonballs.
Interesting.
Oh, I found them. Yeah.
it's under rooms for
Yeah.
some reason.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, it nestled it under the rooms, didn't it?
Now I see it.
Yeah.
Let me move that.
I'm like, hold on. I think you broke it.
I just moved it out. Oh wait, it's because it's now under its own thing instead of under ships.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Well, we'll figure it out. No, I figured it out. It's fine now. There you go.
Well, these are cool cannonballs.
Just be aware that
The ones that you have access to are pretty much the ones that are like $20 and less. Except for the personal cannonball, that one you don't have access to yet. Jack only has the boring ones.
So just
Thank you,
basic and
Jack.
heavy.
So he has
Basic,
basic,
heavy-
heavy, petrol, and acid.
the petrol and the acid one would both have AoEs.
We gotta do the scene from, I think it's Firefly, where they like, all these guys are like coming up to beat him up, and then the ship just like comes up in the back. It's like, we'll blow you to kingdom come.
Before I go ham on anything, I want to get my sea legs first and just kind of see what we kind of encounter out there.
All right,
Yep.
that is totally fair.
Well, I think we're
Like-
good on shopping then.
Yeah. Got all the potions, all the things. What do you do now? Dock Master Dan has surveyed the ship. Maybe he's given it a new paint coat.
We
Wrote
asked for a flame
Sea
job, I
Shanty
believe.
2.2 on it.
Yes, did you guys get the flames?
Yes, the flame
Yeah.
job.
Alright. He's a bit of an exotic choice there.
It's
Oh.
gonna make the ship go faster.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say I've ever heard of anyone deciding flames was the way to go in the skies.
Might be deceptive too. They might think we're already on fire and not try to do it again if we're attacked.
Max is doing that little tapping the forehead, thinking. Thing.
It just gives you a sort of look like whatever floats your boat. Literally.
Well, what's our plans from here? We just look for another job to line up? Or is there anywhere that anyone wants to go in particular?
You can go.
Didn't have anything.
I personally think we should. Just because it's better doesn't mean it can't get, well, better. So I think we should do a few more jobs and perhaps go beyond the scope of where we've been, as in maybe go through one of those storm gates at some point. I believe we need a bubble to.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, those sort of things are
Rare.
They're not rare. They're just $350. It's just a room. Is what it takes up.
Oh, they're $350 though? Like you can just buy it, or?
Yeah, you could just buy an air bubble generator. It just takes up a room space.
and probably a decent bit of time to install.
And we have, well, maybe we could perhaps purchase one of those.
Yes, being able to go to other worlds would be rather useful.
Yes, it would. Well, I think I'm going to purchase a bubble. If anyone's willing to chip in, we can splitsies on it.
How much is it?
350.
Yeah, I can help.
Yeah, if the four of us were to buy it, that would be 87 gold and 5 silver. Each.
I'm down for that.
Sounds doable enough.
Okay. I guess maybe we'll do that too before we leave. Or probably tack it on to what they're doing already.
Yeah. I'll say that you could probably put that on beforehand.
Right, does that count as an
Sweet.
augment?
It's a room.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, the augments are the other little things. They don't take up any room slots, but there's a limit.
Yeah, so specifically what it does is it creates breathable air around the ship so you can actually leave the place without asphyxiating. It also creates a gravity field, so it's a bit harder to fall off into essentially the void in space or in a world. So you can, so if you fall off, you can make a constitution check to stay basically in the gravitational pull of the ship. So it won't, like, leave you behind.
Alright.
Nice. Well, then should we see if One-Eye Jack or Avery has something they need doing in a different world, perhaps?
Yeah, I would absolutely love to do that.
Alright.
Well, let's
Let's
break
go-
in the sea shanty 2 too.
Let's do it.
Alright.
Let's go see Jack.
All right, so you're going back to where you saw him the first time in seemingly his tavern, the Black Spot Tavern, and inside you hear, You told everyone our name was the Dark Heroes. What do you mean, Missy? The Bronze Voyager's a sissy's name. Dark Heroes makes us sound way more authentic. And you see two figures just arguing with each other. One's a fox, and she has the regalia of a sharpshooter about her. She's got a longbow and a bunch of arrows, and the other one is a rat with a large beard on him, and his looks a bit more tattered, rough around the edges, whereas the fox is wearing more of what you'd expect from an Avalonian. Honestly, she's wearing like a kilt and boots and things of that nature. A little bit of a mishmash between Marleybone and Avalon culture going on there.
As I walk past the... Oh, go on.
Amongst their bickering, you pick out that you pick out the fox saying, "Well, it doesn't matter what the name is. We need to find others willing to go with us to the Isle of Doom if we're going to do both of these missions at the same time. I don't want us to split up. You know what happens when we do that. I get to blow things up, and you don't get to complain about it."
One moment, Devon's player is looking up lore.
Yeah. I mean, I guess for Quinn and Devin, the Isle of Doom was pretty much your origin story. That's where it took place.
That's right.
Yeah, it's up north. We saw it briefly.
Maybe you guys should go with the Inky heroes. You just find something synonymous.
And then Rapier's just gonna be, are you saying that to, like, both of them?
Yeah, seeing them bickering.
Yeah, he's just gonna turn around and be like, "The Inky heroes? That's even worse!"
Oh, well, you seem like you can't find a compromise here.
I think that would only work if they were scribes or cephalopods.
They could just be part of the Ferris Six.
Oh, that wouldn't work at all if we got a 6-member. Then it just doesn't work. Ferris 4, Ferris 5, that works.
Tragic.
Yeah.
Ferris ends with an S and 6 starts with an S.
Ferris
But
6.
When you say it like that, it's like one word, maybe, but... Anyway, what are you guys... I couldn't help but overhear you guys... I wouldn't say talking, speaking... Arguing, it sounded more like. What seems to be the problem?
Well, this Git decided to take 2 missions at once on the Isle of Doom, and both of them seem to be looking for something for the Armada. However, one is in the jungle and the other is at the gold mine. We have a crew of 5 now, but even then, we know that the Armada can overwhelm quickly, and we want to make sure that we have all of our bases covered. And then Ratbeard just says, it doesn't matter if they swarm us. You just need to knock them hard enough, and they'll quit coming after so long. Leave none to call home."
Wait, didn't you say you were retrieving something for the Armada?
No, we were investigating what the Armada is doing out there.
Oh, that makes more sense.
So you're retrieving something from the Armada?
You're retrieving something from the gold mine, and we are scouting the jungle for the Armada. Their presence on Skull Island seems to be picking up, but no one seems to really know exactly why. However, they haven't been seen flying around since they docked onto the gold mine and made some arrangements with the Foyers there. It is rather curious. And the fact that the Armada is here at all should also be concerning. What would they want with this world when they have any other world that they have access to, one with better infrastructure and allies? There's nothing that they want from us that they couldn't already take for themselves.
I've often wondered many of the same things. Well, I say we go along with this, if that's okay with the rest of you.
Oh, I was avoiding it. I thought you wouldn't want to, but if you want to, yeah, sure. If I mean, there's got to be something good on the Isle of Doom.
Well, nothing good is on the Isle of Doom, but I want to find out what the Armada are doing.
Yeah, certainly. I guess information is power, and we are powerful, so we will have that information.
Devin has a "that's not how that works" expression, but doesn't say anything.
Yeah. The fox levels her gaze with you and says, "Well, what do you expect from your end of this bargain?"
Did you two actually intend to do both of those jobs?
Well, ideally, we would like to. Once the Armada knows that someone's poking around, they won't want anyone to come back. It's much better if we have our crew do this all at once, whether or not we have multiple hands helping out or not.
Yes, I agree that we'll likely only have one shot before they call in superior numbers and reinforcements.
What does getting this information entail?
Well, it would depend on which side that you choose to go to. If you go to the gold mine, it will be a lot more of querying the miners and things there. I want to do that job, says Rapier.
I wonder why.
Whichever. That one will be more asking what the Armada wanted to do with them. Find out what deal they brokered with them for the foremen. Whereas the jungle itself will be more difficult. It'll be trying to find their encampments without being spotted yourself.
Oh, I look over at Devin and Quinn.
What about taking a two-pronged approach?
I'm listening.
Well, my friend here and I are... well, we're not exactly stealthy. You two look like you could get by unseen if you wanted. Which, of course, means that we have the larger party taking an easier job, which isn't the best way to do this.
Oh, there's more to their party than just you two, correct?
Yes, there's 5 of us now.
Oh, that works a lot better.
We were just working out the details with Jack while our crew was off elsewhere.
So Jack is hiring you for this mission?
Well, not entirely. Jack had some useful intel for us that we were able to broker through other means, but he is not hiring us for this mission.
So it's a personal matter, then?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Well then, I believe Devin's idea of splitting the jobs is a good one. We can hit the gold mine while you do some snooping around.
Well, it seems that there are members of both crews that would not be as privy to being silent and unseen. While I and one of our friends can be relatively unseen when we want to be, it's a little bit more difficult for our other members. And Well, he looks like he can be stealthy when he wants to be. He's really not. Hey, I can be quiet when I want, but the important thing is just they get knocked out. You can't say you saw anything if you're seeing stars.
I guess you have somewhat of a point. But I think getting the job done without encounters is the optimal solution to this.
So wait, so are you proposing that we take the parts of each crew with the other for this mission? The stealthiest of both crews for the jungle, and the strongest of which for the gold mines?
Does honestly sound like the best way of doing it.
Aye.
All right,
Is that's okay with you, Max? You'll likely be with the other crew.
He just kind of looks up, kind of like he was spacing out, and he goes,
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't worry, chances are I'm with you too.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
Very well. I'm willing to accept this deal so long as you make sure that nothing happens to these two.
Mm-hmm.
well, the idea is that no one will see us coming, so nothing will happen. But I understand your concerns, and I'll make sure that everyone comes back.
Very well. Devin, are you on board?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the question is, which ship will take which crew? Would you like your ship to take to the gold mines or to the jungle?
Well, how big is your ship?
Our ship is a skiff. It's not very large, but it's big enough to have enough of us on it without being spotted too easily.
Okay, we just got ours worked on, but I don't know if the paint job is best for stealth, though.
Yeah. It's for deception.
And going
Uh,
fast.
Yeah. And going fast.
Well, in that case, it sounds like then your ship, which is...
I don't think it's visible from here, I'd point it out.
Well, whatever it is called, we'll take that ship to the gold mine then, and we'll use the Bronze Voyager to go to the jungle.
Oh, it's called the Sea Shanty 2-2.
The sequel to the Sea Shanty 2.
I see.
Don't ask what happened to Sea Shanty 1, please.
Right.
Well, at any rate, she extends a hand. My name is Bonnie Ann.
Pleased to meet you. I am Ferris Tallow. You might have heard of me, and this is the Ferris 4.
Name pending. Anyway, Devin.
Max.
Quentin.
All right, and she shakes each of your hands in turn.
What was her name again?
Bonnie Ann.
Bonnie Ann, okay.
This is Ratbeard, and the other three members of my crew will be Kiart and Leah, who is our... Well, he's a little eccentric, but he's from Grizzleheim. He uses a mixture of sword and song. It's a little strange, but he will be joining us as well. But our artillerist, Corbin Emerson, will be joining you, though. And understand that you're a cat, and he is a dog, but do not worry. He's treated me fairly, and that should be enough to suffice for you, I would assume.
Yeah.
So
Ratbeard will
it's-
also be going with the team to the gold mines. Arr! It's because there's more gold there. I'll make sure none of it gets lost. Yes, well, this Git, is at the very least reliable. And the last one joining us on this expedition to the jungle will be Kinami Orito. And she's a goat from Mushu.
What does she do?
She is relatively quick on her feet and is able to get in and out of danger, and is also able to do a little bit of healing, and is able to get by without the use of any weapons.
She's sort of like an infiltrator or a spy, I guess.
More of a infiltrator than a spy. She'll get behind lines, but she won't do very much in the way of talking with them.
Well, I'm Ferris Tallow. I am a sorcerer supreme, and this here is Maxwell. He can kill a man before he can blink. This here is Devin. He's a 2-for-1 deal. This here Quinn. He's strong, somewhat silent, but gets the job done.
As Ferris introduces Devin, he hears in his head, "Shut."
And you said your crew was...
The Bronze Voyager, that's the name of our ship. Arr, but we should be called the Dark Heroes. I've already spread the word.
I actually have heard of the Dark Heroes.
You see, it's already working, Missy. She just kind of puts a hand in her face, and she's like, we're supposed to be trying to keep ourselves reputable. If we keep changing the name to whatever fits the bill of your mind at the time, we're never going to have anyone know us for long.
You know, I've had some luck with alliterations. You should maybe try that.
Yeah. Well, then you have to be crafty and clever, and I'd rather just get the job done.
Well, if everything's discussed, then I suggest we meet up. We take our separate boats, and then we meet up and split up once we get close to the Isle of Doom.
Yes, I guess she'll pull open the map, and she'll say, I propose. Oh, I have to go switch scenes, I guess, so we can see this map.
I believe we're
Tailwind's
still.
map.
I believe we're still banged up. Do we get to sleep here and recuperate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
So
also going to. Swap.
I propose that when we take our landing, that the gold mine team lands somewhere on the western side, whereas the side going into the jungle will land somewhere towards the east, using the mountain to guise their cover and to make sure that we do not go anywhere near the line of sight with that outpost.
Where exactly is the... Oh, I see the gold mine.
Once we've accomplished our tasks and have gotten intel of at least where the Armada encampment might be on the Isle of Doom and what they've brokered from the gold mine, we'll meet up again in the Skull Island Republic.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yes.
Could we potentially meet up in Scrimshaw? That might be a little closer.
Scrimshaw is closer, but I don't think you realize how unreliable the denizens are if you are considering meeting up there.
Are you suggesting that they're dangerous?
They are dangerous, and they don't exactly have your best interests in mind. If any of them suspect that the Armada would have anything to gain from learning about where you are, they will sell you out.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Very well. The Republic it is.
Alright, and then once we've exchanged information, we'll also see about payment with our client. After we've delivered both we'll give you the proper sum of your reward.
And anything we find in the gold mine, we happen to may slip in our pockets.
But that means ye have to go find it before I do.
Do we even have the rights to anything in that gold mine? Doesn't somebody else already operate it?
Yes, someone does, Ratbeard. It doesn't mean something might go missing.
Well, it's still stealing.
Is it stealing if they forgot where they put it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it stealing if you steal it from someone who's already stealing?
That's reappropriating.
Regardless, I don't think that the gold mine is going to leverage as much as the name would imply.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm not helping with this as much as I could, but I'm really going to be more of a liability than anything else in the jungle if you're trying to avoid getting spotted.
Well, that's fine. You should be able to help out with the gold mine. Like I said, both of these missions are supposed to be predominantly reconnaissance. If in the ideal scenario, no combat will break out whatsoever, we will not need to flee.
Gotcha.
Understood. I will say for the team going into the jungle, I might recommend anti-venom. There are poisonous creatures in the jungle from what I remember.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We shall invest into that, I suppose.
Very well, then we will meet you at our rendezvous point.
Alright, we'll inform our crew members and help you get acclimated to the switch. We'll need a day to be ready to move our proper equipment from one ship to another and back again, I assume, after we're done.
Very well.
Also, my internet's having a seizure right now, so let me know if you can't hear me.
I can hear you.
It usually cuts out every once in a while for like a fraction of a second, but it's not that bad.
Quick question for the DMs. I know anti-venom, is it unchanged from the base player's handbook?
Yeah, I don't think we changed anything about it.
Okay. Then note for people on the jungle mission: if you do run across people with poison, anti-venom from what I remember, it gives you advantage on poison resistance checks, so they work better if you drink it before you actually get poisoned.
But isn't it like for an hour or something like that? So
Yep.
yeah.
The question is how much it costs.
Like that one is up to the little sheet.
Should be in there.
Yeah. The shop
I
catalog.
remember I actually ended up buying that over ice, so...
Antitoxin normal cost is 50.
That's
Yeah.
quite a bit.
Is there any holy water available here by chance?
There is not.
Okay.
You're telling me the place full of pirates and shady people don't have holy water?
Wow, I
Scum
wonder
and
why.
Whoa.
It's generally sold as regular adventuring gear, so it's not implausible.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's always a guy you can talk to as well.
I'm like, yeah, there is a guy you can talk to.
What, One-Eyed Jack?
Yeah.
Actually, wait, we could cash in our minor favor for the anti-venoms and holy water, potentially.
Eh,
It does seem well. You know, are you underestimating how being poisoned sucks? Because being poisoned kind of sucks if you're a rogue.
okay.
Yeah, your stealth all of a sudden gets really rough.
And you
Sneak
can just-
attack becomes basically impossible.
Yeah.
Because all that
Okay.
disadvantage, it's fun. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Alright, well, I mean, that's fine if that's what you guys want to do.
Is there any way we could get camo, like jungle camo, that can give us some sort of benefit?
I mean, I guess it's mainly like coloring clothes and stuff. You could use the workshop to make it. You'd have to make a check with weaver's tools, but yeah. Or just hope that it goes well without proficiency in that.
We don't have those.
One, we don't have those. Two, I don't know if we have anyone proficient in those.
No.
Would it be
No
an
one-
intelligence check?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a decent intelligence, but...
If it was sleight of hand for weaving, then Max would be pretty good at it.
But
Yeah.
no one
You could use
sell-
Dex as well.
But no one like just sells some basic like kind of army camo kind of clothing or something we'd have
Well,
to
actually, I suppose Quinn could just dump paint on clothes you buy.
make. Yeah, I was thinking like buying clothes from this this PDF here.
Yeah, I think that you could do that and then have Quinn like paint camo on it.
Yeah. Or dye it.
Yeah.
Like, because they got common clothes are 5 silver, while fine clothes are 15 gold.
Yeah, we could do
Just
that.
want
Yeah, you
common
could very
stuff.
reasonably buy up a new set of clothes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I say we do that then, because yeah, I've got my painter supplies, which
All right.
I assume we can expand to include dyes for this.
So, would we need to buy common clothes or fine clothes to get painted? Is there any mechanical difference between the two?
Personally, I would say the common clothes are just fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Because fine clothes are gonna essentially stand out if they're...
Yeah, that's like
they're
the big
supposed to
goofy
look
fancy
pretty.
stuff.
Well, I would assume like fine clothes are like specialized clothes. That's what I was kind of thinking. Like, for instance, camo. But yeah, I'll spend one.
I'm not familiar enough with what fine clothes actually are.
They're in general store.
Yeah, I just meant the actual description of what these are.
Well, when I think fine clothes, I think of like the big poofy ballroom dresses.
Yeah,
Clothes
that's kind of
designed
where I'm
specifically to be
going.
expensive and to show it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're basically fancy looking, tailored clothes in whatever fashion is popular, and usually include things like metals and gems worked into the clothing. So,
Okay.
Okay, so we're buying 2 sets of clothes, one for. I've forgotten my own name.
Max.
Max and Paris,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna exchange our favor for antitoxins and holy water. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need the holy water as a component for protection from evil and good.
All right, let's do that then.
Right. So it'll cost like 1 gold to get 2 sets of clothes, so I'll just buy it.
Okay.
Okay, Quinn will get to work on them.
Alright. I'll just call it jungle camo.
All right, and as far as the antitoxin and the holy water goes, you're gonna get 3 of each.
Okay.
And then mark down that the favor is fulfilled. Actually, how much does
You wanna-
holy water cost again?
Yeah.
25.
I think that's the same price as antitoxin.
No, anti is 50.
Anti's 50.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's enough.
And if he wants to provide like powdered silver and iron, I can use that too.
Are you writing down the antitoxins, Crow?
You want me to hold them?
You can hold 2. I'll hold 1.
Okay.
And yeah, you can get like powdered silver and iron. That's.
I just went ahead and
raw
wrote
stuff.
down the. That's available. Okay, I just went ahead and wrote down the holy water.
Antitoxin is an encumbrance of 1, right?
Yeah, for now. If it's really bad, I might just turn it into bundled.
Should we buy potions as well?
Might be wise,
Yeah.
considering they never go bad.
What are the what's the maximum we can buy? Can we just buy regular potions still?
Yeah.
Okay.
And those are 52, right?
Yeah, I think I'll spend 100 to get 2 more potions on top of the 2 I already have.
I'll do that
So-
too, just because the math's easier.
I'll buy just 1.
537. Alright, so I'm holding 4 healing potions now.
I have a healing potion already, and I have the dragon vessel, so plus lay on hands, so I think I'm good.
And while we rest here, I'm gonna switch Phantasmal Force to invisibility overnight.
All right.
Alrighty.
Yeah. So you've all gained the benefits of a long rest if you didn't already have it.
Sweet. I think we're ready to head out, unless anyone has or is low on rations.
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
I'll get a few more.
Yeah, I'm gonna top myself off to 20 once again, so I'm gonna buy 12.
Man, those rations.
Good thing we have that extra AP. Max can just go fishing.
I'm just glad I don't have to worry about it.
I'm gonna dump the extra 10 I was carrying in the storage room on the sea shanty 2-2, and then I'll pick up a few more rations.
Alright. You guys get that storage room there now, so that's gonna be nice to have.
Sweet. Do I need to make a roll for the camo stuff?
Nah. I figure you have enough time in the day that you could do what you want to do. And
Splash
you have
some dark
proficiency.
greens. Splash some dark greens and browns and call it a day.
Yeah.
Sweet. Alright. I think we're ready. Let's head out.
All right. And so for one team, you're getting aboard the Bronze Voyager, whose colors are, you know, more or less what you'd expect. A very nice brown color with some white trim. And you might have taken a couple days to get set up there to start learning about the other members there. Bonnie's at the wheel there. And who's taking the wheel of the sea shanty 2-2? Ratbeard wants to. I'll put that out there.
No.
Oh, who's on what ship? We're
I
So the
think
the Bronze Voyager is the stealthy crew.
all right.
So that's going to be you and Max.
all right.
And then the sea shanty 2-2 is going to be Quinn, Devin, and then the other heavy hitters.
Does Quinn, Devin, Ratbeard, and who else from the other team?
The other one was, I'm like, it was Corbin Emerson.
Okay, he's the artillery.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's
Marleybonian.
the Marleybonian.
Okay. Well, he gets to shoot the cannons.
I'm gonna ask Corbin if Ratbeard is particularly experienced or skilled at piloting.
All right, and you answer that, Ice. Corbin's your dude.
I know. Ratbeard knows a thing or two about sailing, but I don't know if I necessarily trust him.
Well, he might be better than anybody else we've got.
Until he gets too excited about things, and then you find yourself having to grab the wheel. It's happened on several occasions, let me tell you.
Would you want to take the wheel then, Corbin?
Normally my job's just making sure the ship's in running order. Perhaps one of you would prefer? Because at the very least, if we do let Ratbeard decide to sail, then I could always just stay down deck and make sure that the ship's in tip-top shape in case, well, Ratbeard happens.
Well, I'll try then.
All right, so Devin will take the wheel of the sea shanty.
Cool.
All right, and with that, the day is ready to begin. Now, technically speaking, the Sea Shanty 2 is now faster than the Bronze Voyager, so
They're gonna get there first.
they're gonna get there first.
It's that flame job. I knew it.
You can match pace with them and slow down a bit. Max would be able to just fish, I guess, or
I mean,
whatever.
you would be.
Well, Max is on the wrong ship for that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
hmm.
Well, somebody could do something with the extra time.
Yeah, I will go ahead and match pace with them because I think we want to try to sync this
Wait.
up as much as possible.
Wait, Bronze Voyager's the stealth crew.
Yeah.
And Sea Shanty is the loud crew, so.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, for the. Oh, I guess what you're saying is you would slow down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Do we need to do a roll?
Yep.
Right. Yep. Made that
Right.
D100.
This.
Because you guys are matching pace, you don't need to roll twice or anything.
Okay, I'll make the roll. That's okay.
All right.
Yep.
G100.
1D100. Not good.
29.
It's
All right.
probably not too horrible, honestly.
Let's see. First, we gotta go back to the other map.
Oh, yep, we do. That's kind of important.
Yeah. So you can go ahead and move your 4 spaces. And while you guys are out there, you're having there's a big headwind and your sails are catching the wind and you're having a hard time actually staying pace with the other crew. And I want you guys to do either a sleight of hand or athletics check to try to pull up the sails enough, but not too much.
Which crew is doing this?
This will be the sea shanty, the sea
Okay.
shanty crew.
I am reasonably good at athletics.
Same.
Do you want to make the roll then? Because I'm piloting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. 1D20 plus 5.
How did this desync? Hold on.
Natural 20.
Dang. Okay.
Nat 20. All right, and then yeah, the other 2 will also pitch in.
I'm a one-man crew today.
Well, yeah, I mean, one of them got pretty good, the other one not so much. So yeah, you guys managed to keep the ship from running away from the Bronze Voyager. And yeah, that's how that day goes by.
It's that moment when you're trying to go slow, but nope.
I think this is fortuitous. This is a show of power, Maxwell. I think this shows our ship is superior.
Maybe. I mean, if the flames weren't enough.
You're just watching everyone struggling to keep the ship from running away. Just, sucks to be them.
You see Quinn on the ship like, Ratbeard, I told you to tie it down over there.
I did. You're the one that decided that it was too much wind.
Well, it's your friends on the other ship.
Meanwhile, the Bronze Voyager crew is probably just like looking on, and Kinami is like, so that's what it's like for anyone to be passing by us.
Oh yes, the sea shanty too. She's quite the vessel.
Well, I meant Ratbeard's voice.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, you're free to do another D hundo.
I guess I'll do it. Or I guess Quill will do it because that's kind of the order we did last time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I went after him.
Alright. D hundo. 97.
Dang.
97. Oh man. So on this day, you guys make really good time, and it's like just fair weather, and even when it comes to night, it's like very very peaceful. Some fish start swimming by, and you have the opportunity to actually catch them. They just come straight up to the boat. They just don't have a care in the world.
Death wish.
Death wish fish.
So we basically get the bonus AP to go fishing if we want.
Yes,
Max
essentially.
fish.
So you can all go ahead and make attempts to fish.
All right. What's
Are
the
they
roll?
getting close enough that I could try to fish them up with the thorn whip?
You probably could, yeah.
I'm much better with that than a fishing rod.
Who needs to fish when you can just skewer and pull it in?
Or
Alright,
just
what's
knock
the
it
roll?
out cold. Grab it.
Yeah.
So do I just make an attack roll then?
Yeah, I'd say just make an attack well, and with Max, I'm like, I think, like, I don't know what people normally call for a fishing rod, but to me it sounds like an athletics thing. You can argue your case though.
Survival. I mean, teach him
Oh,
how to
yeah.
fish, and he can feed himself for the rest of his life.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, yeah, you can go ahead and use survival.
I got a 21.
7.
Oh.
Got in that one. So you go to fish, and then you just hear, "Hey!" as you've managed to, in your way of reeling it back, you sent the line all the way, and you took Ratbeard's hat.
Is he bald underneath?
No.
Hey guys, look! I fished up this cool hat.
He's gonna put it on.
You're just gonna hear, "Why, you scallywag! You are taking the boat, and you're taking my hat," and then it kind of starts drifting away.
He's just jealous of my new look.
And meanwhile, Devin, roll a d6 for me. All right, so you're still kind of getting used to the whip, but you got two supply worth of fish from this adventure here. And also, maybe you were slightly distracted by Ratbeard yelling about his hat.
Who scared them all away?
The fish suddenly decide they don't want to be around anymore. And yeah, so that's how that day goes by. You're ready to roll again.
All right, I will do it this time. Wow, 14.
All right. Well, this is going to be interesting. So, as you guys are sailing, you drive past Corsair's channel, or at least the mouth of it, and there's a bunch of there's about 4 ships coming your guys' way. They don't look like they're in too good of shape, but there was a lot of them.
Coming towards us as in aggressively?
They appear to be aggressive, yeah.
You said they're not in good shape?
Yeah, they don't look like they're in good shape.
One moment. Corbin, looks like we might have company.
Ice isn't back. Corbin just kind of pats like the artillery on his back and says that he'll get the cannons ready.
Or do they have particular colors? The flags or sails?
Yes, they do. They all have the same emblem of some kind of skeletal head. And I guess because you two been around Skull Island a while, Quinn and
Devin?
Yeah, Quinn and Devin, you guys know that these are the emblems of Scrimshaw. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean much because Scrimshaw is just a bunch of hobos doing whatever they want, but you at least know where they come from. And they haven't gotten into firing range yet. There's still a bit more. You can do a bit of prep before they start firing. If there's anything you can think of making do other than preloading cannons.
Let's see here.
Yeah. There's not much I can do with just minor illusion from this distance, I don't think.
Can I tell what kind of weapon Ratbeard uses?
Ratbeard looks like he's using a long sword that he would prefer to wield in two hands.
All right. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and target myself, Corbin, and Quinn with Bless.
Okay. All right, y'all have the benefits of Bless. I don't know. The buff is applied.
Nice. That's a D4 for attack and skill checks, is it?
Attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay.
All right. Max forgot to give the bottle to someone on our ship. Well, hope that doesn't have to come up. All right. So yeah, you all have bless, and then load this up. All right, we're gonna go over to this map once again, if I can find it. When you have like 5 or 6 tabs, you're like, I don't remember which is which. Okay.
Yeah, great. How many tabs do I have open right now? Too many.
Too many tabs. All right, so let's just. I guess I'll duplicate this. No, I need that ice. Bring it back. Yeah.
Oh, right, they're smaller.
Yeah. So
Assuming
you guys have so the sea shanty 2.2 or whatever we call it is whichever one of these boats you want it to be. And then we have the smaller boats that are closing in.
Maxiels, don't let them ruin the paint job.
The most important thing.
I guess we'll go ahead and be the one on the right.
All right. And then, do you guys have your tokens, or do I need to place them?
I have.
have
I,
mine.
made, I made a new one in Hero Forge.
Hey.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Neat.
So that's a lot of boats.
I see
That's
the
a lot
bats.
of boats.
Oh, that's super cool.
He's got Luna.
All right, and then I'll have to go use some of the basic ones for the other ones. So this will be Bonnie Ann. This one will be Kinami. And then where's my loot? If only these things were alphabetically ordered.
You can put your tokens into folders and stuff and organize them.
Yeah, these are all in the same folder. It's just you can't organize them afterwards.
Quote
Why they did this, I don't really know. And then I guess this is technically, this is technically the artificer. So then there's Corbin. And then our good man Ratbeard is a shield.
Should just be a mouth.
What a skull.
I mean, what you want this to be Ratbeard instead?
That's what he looks like without his hat.
Alright, there you go. There's Ratbeard. All right, and then there's not very many of these guys. There's like one guy on each cannon and then one guy piloting it. They're just a skeleton crew.
Okay.
So I guess I'll put the other guys on the back as well, but I don't think they'll come up. All right, and then go ahead and roll for initiative.
Are we just... I'm trying to remember. Is it just boat by boat still?
We're gonna just do normal man's initiative this time
Okay.
instead of the crazy shenaniganry.
It did not work.
Another
Yeah.
nat 20
Let's see.
in the wrong chat.
All right, and the Bronze Voyager crew will all have the same initiative because I'm lazy.
Okay.
What does it say?
Yeah, just each ship, everyone on the ship, as the NPCs have the same initiative.
Yeah. I might. Well, I guess. Do you guys want Corbin and Ratbeard to have their own initiative as part of your crew, or do you just want all the NPCs to have the same turn?
I say they
Probably.
should just all same turn. That makes it so much
Yeah.
easier.
Probably easier that way, yeah.
Considering the amount of rolls.
Yep. Considering last time.
We learned that the hard way. Get the dice.
All right. Oh, the rats did pretty well actually.
Nice 15.
But yeah, like I said, all these boats do not look like they look worse than your ship when you first got it.
There's just a lot of
There-
them.
Let's see. I have Max, Devin, Ferris. I'm missing someone here. It's Quing.
Ah,
Yeah, I had a nat 20, and then I realized I had it in the wrong chat.
I mean,
Ooh.
you can keep it?
Well, DM
Wait.
said it.
Did you roll again? Oh, you did.
I did.
No, you can keep that 20.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Yep.
I'm a little afraid though. I feel like I'm using up all my good luck here.
Well, it's better that you get to use it at least instead of it just going into the nothingness.
The disadvantage pool.
Welcome to disadvantage.
Alrighty.
All right. That makes Quinn first then, right?
Unless... Well...
Okay, so... Yeah,
There they
it's
go.
Quinn first. I'll just give the advantage to the players.
Yeah.
I guess technically speaking, the ballistas are in the back. I can make a better
Though-
ship later. At some
I mean,
point.
probably don't want them in the back. You can probably just copy these cannons and put them somewhere, because, I mean, they're cannons.
Put them somewhere you can actually use them, yeah.
So, in that case, here, it didn't want to... Why didn't it want to copy?
We've been bamboozled by our own cannons.
Duplicate. Super
And
ship.
we have 2 cannons, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so each boat has 2 cannons, presumably 1 on each side.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Feel free
Yeah.
to place those as you please.
Yeah, you can roll them around.
And take aim too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Is Corbin at one of the cannons?
He seems to just
yeah.
be holding his own
Let's-
one, but...
Yeah, he has his own cannon, but yeah, if you want him to be there, he can be there.
Yeah. We told him to get ready before this, so.
Alright.
Yeah, he's got his own cannon.
Just kind of
Okay.
slung over his shoulder.
Sweet. Oh, so wait, he's not using our cannon?
Oh, no,
He's got
he
his
can.
own?
Just saying that he has his own if he needs to.
Oh.
He's an artillerist artificer, so he can shoot it if with a cannonball if he
He's
wants
got his own
to.
portable cannon.
I see. Okay. I'm not good at shooting these things. I'm just going to go under decks. Or, yeah. I'm just going to use my full turn to go under deck and come back with some more cannonballs. Can I carry 2 cannonballs in a trip?
Yeah, you can carry as much as you realistically can.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'll just grab 2 cannonballs and be on standby to load up.
All right. Loading is a bonus action, but so you can't like do it yet, but you have the cannonballs.
Okay. And I'll direct Ratbeard to take a cannon.
All right, and then let's see. 600. How much distance is this? I think she has the range of 1,000,000 years. I have to set them to props. Are these all characters? No, they are props. What? Owlbear.
No.
Fine, I'll do it this way. It's trying to pick up the entire ship when I'm doing the distances. Oh yeah, Bonnie can shoot that guy. So Bonnie is going to take a shot at one of these guys, and we'll see how that goes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she's doing pretty well, and she does 6 damage. So this cannoning guy, oh gosh, this sucks now. Actually, the token counter thing, and I have to right click to use it.
Oh
Yeah.
no, that's
Oh,
changed it.
Owlbear. All right, so
That's what wasn't broken.
yeah, Bonnie does that. I guess. Keen on. I mean, does Max? She's gonna ask if Max wants to use the cannon on the left or the right, or at all.
I'll go for the left one.
You'll go for the left one.
Yes.
Okay. So then she's going to swivel this cannon and take a shot at this boat over here. Yeah, that hits this thing. Let's see how much damage it does. This was just a normal cannonball.
Oh my gosh!
My gosh, it's gone! She rolled max damage. It's done so.
Remember, these things are... Ships are entirely vulnerable to this kind of damage.
It just goes straight through the thing, and the rats are just... They're just like, I don't regret anything.
Oh no, it's pulling everything!
It's pulling all the cannons. Alright, well, let's see.
Make it,
Detach!
click the eyeball.
Yeah. I was gonna see if I could detach, but it won't let me do it from
You gotta
here.
right-click the other things over here, I got it.
I'll bear... Alright, there we go. Yeah, so for all intents and purposes, these guys are like going to drift very far away, so they won't bother you by the time their turn rolls around.
So are the ships still moving while this is happening?
I'm just going to say yes, because if you guys like flipped it around here, your cannons could still like hit it and stuff.
All right.
It's just it's easier to have them orient this way because Owlbear.
Yeah. I mean, are we like moving along at a certain pace right now?
Yeah, your ships are assumed to be moving, which is why these guys are just gonna eventually leave combat.
Yeah, these guys will probably just end up flipping around to turn to match pace with you.
All right.
But as
And
it stands,
Kjartan is going to pass a bardic inspiration over to Max.
Yay.
Man, we picked the right crew to team up with.
All right, and the Ratbeard's just gonna be like, "Oh, so the goat thinks that she can outdo me," and he's gonna fire his own cannon. And he misses.
he legitimately misses.
All right, and
Next up.
do you want Corbin to fire this cannon, or do you want him to use his own?
Honestly, he'll probably just fire the cannon over here and...
He uses his own. He doesn't use up our cannonballs.
Oh, right, this is your ship.
But does he do less damage?
He has to use a cannonball either way.
He does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whichever one is more effective, then.
Excuse me for 1 second. Yeah, he'll just use the cannon over here. Oh, I'm grabbing that by accident. No. And, he's gonna take a shot over... Yeah. Oh gosh, where did everything go? Ah, that's a miss.
Did he have the D4 from Bless?
Oh, right, excuse me. That is actually quite important. Let's see, that turns into... +2, +4, +6. No, that still misses. Unfortunately. Because it seems that both these guys are
They saw the
Perhaps-
first ship and now they're making evasives. And speaking of which, I guess it is their turn. So I think 2 shots are going to be going towards the Bronze Voyager, and then 1 shot will go to the Sea Shanty 2 Boogaloo. All right. Well, one of them is amazing. I don't think a 16 hits you guys, does it?
No.
Yeah, because all skips have the same AC.
Yeah, so they both
And-
missed.
Oh,
Oh.
my gosh!
That sounds like a crit or a miss. Which one was it?
Let's put it this way: one of them got a nat 1, the other one perfectly balanced it. The so as Ratbeard fires the ship, a cannonball just comes barreling straight through and knocks him all the way off the cannon, and the ship ends up taking, oh my gosh, 36 damage.
Ouch.
It just blows up the cannonball that he was about to load up and just further wreaks havoc on the ship.
In the process, it looks like he ends up taking 8.
No, he's taking 18 crunchy crits.
Oh, right.
So
I was trying to think of the math because, like, I could have sworn we were like, it was...
Ratbeard, he's looking like he's damaged. He's looking pretty injured. All right, Max, it's your turn.
No, the paint job!
Oh no!
All right, which ship did the crit?
This one.
Bottom
The
right.
bottom right.
Pew.
All right.
Alright.
Do I have proficiency with this, or is it just Dex?
It is Dex proficiency.
12. And what's the bardic inspiration?
It's a D4 or D6. It's a D6.
Wait.
Do I risk that, guys?
Their AC. What was the AC of our previous ship?
18. So no, I'm not gonna risk that.
All right, so the cannonball whizzes past them.
Okay.
Keep in mind, these ships are not normal standard fare, so their ACs might not be reflective of the same quality as what you had.
Oh, okay. So that's DM for you should probably risk it.
No,
Maybe.
that's just DM for don't assume its AC is 18.
Okay. All right, fine. 14.
Well,
It goes past the guy's head, and he looks at Max with a newfound fear. But mostly, he's looking at Konami.
30.
regardless, there is fear in the direction of that ship.
And Max is going prone.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that everything?
Yep.
All right, Devin.
Okay. I am going to use my action and shoot Force Breath at this ship.
I'm like, can
Does
you
it have that
hit
range?
far?
Eldritch Blast.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Flavor.
You got it. All right. So you're hitting the ship or the crew?
The ship.
Okay.
Alright.
Wow, 13.
Oof.
Yeah,
the
that
shot goes
that
wide.
does not hit.
Okay. Bonus action. I am going to speak the command word for the dragon vessel and fill it with a potion of healing. And then I am going to call out to Ratbeard, get over here! Take this and drink it! And continue operating the ship, and that will be my turn.
Okay.
All right. Ferris.
All right, so I'm going to make my way up here with my movement, and you guys want to fly, huh? Well, fly, and I'm gonna twin levitate at these two guys.
Oh, okay.
So they have to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh my gosh.
Con
Like-
saves. Con saves.
I think it's that. You can correct the modifier from wrong eyes. But
you got that
the
right.
raw roll is pretty high. What's this DC?
Hold up. You only rolled one of them.
14.
The other one got 12.
Okay, well.
All right, so choose whichever one you want to be flying away.
All right, so if what would happen if the guy steering the ship were to fly? Would it just sit
So-
there?
It would keep going. It's just it would have no one at the wheel, so it could potentially crash into your ship if
Okay.
it keeps going.
Yeah, consider
I'll get
that,
rid of the cannoneer then.
Okay.
So he's just flying 20 feet in the air now. He cannot move at all, by the way.
Oh my gosh,
Alright.
wait, doesn't that mean that...
Yes, that means it's gonna go without him, right?
Yep. So at the end of the round, they all of the ships move, I believe, 60 feet, right?
It was
Ice?
60 feet, yeah.
So, ah!
He's gone.
Ah!
I'm just gonna-
scream.
I'm just gonna drop concentration once he's like.
Oh my gosh.
He's gone. He's going into the cloud.
He's going to
Going over that cliff!
He's going to visit the cloud barrier. He's going over that cliff. Ah!
I guess I will follow Maxwell's suit and go prone just so I don't get shot or something.
All right.
All right, top of the round, Quinn.
Effective turn. Yep. Quinn?
Sorry, I'm. Okay. I am going to load up both of these cannons, I guess. Actually, wait, wrap your. Okay, well, bonus action, load up Corbin's for sure. And then I guess I'll. Can I use an action to load this cannon?
Like, answers up to Ice. Technically speaking, in D&D, you can't use a bonus action thing as an action.
Yeah.
But also, I personally wouldn't mind.
I mean, this is like spending your full turn just loading up the cannons again, so I'd say, yeah. I'll let you do that.
Cool. Yeah, it's my turn.
Okay. Both cannons have been loaded. Now it is the
Alright.
NPC's turn.
The NPCs. So, Bonnie is going to try to finish what Ferris started.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, that was so... She rolled a natural 19.
So close.
She's rolling
So
hot.
close. But so far.
Regardless, that hits.
Yeah. And she does 6 damage to this guy.
Is she using a crossbow, was it, or?
Longbow.
Longbow.
So she's got the range for this kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's see if Kinami can do what she did last time. Actually, did this cannon get reloaded? I don't think it did.
No, it didn't.
Yeah. So good thing she is monk. So she's gonna run downstairs, grab the cannonball, run back upstairs, load the cannon, Let's see, 5, 10, 15, and then another 15, 30. Oh, I guess she'd actually be here. So she's got a cannonball, but that's all she was able to do. And I think Kjartan's going to do the same thing, go downstairs and come back up with a cannonball. Ratbeard is going to say, "Arr, that did not feel very good." And he's going to go ahead and take you up on that offer. I'm like,
Right, yeah, I'm basically like holding the bottle out for him to just kind of grab it from my hand.
Yeah, he just drinks it, puts it back in your hand. And then he goes back downstairs. It's all of his movement and his action.
Yeah.
And that leaves Corbin to go ahead and make his shot.
In this case, he's probably just gonna 25 make his way up here since he doesn't actually have to worry. I mean, he's already got his own cannon loaded, so he's going to take one shot at those guys. There's just any for this. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that hits. He gets a 21.
Dang.
Is he gonna roll the metal D10?
Yes. Neat. 12 damage.
Oh, it's not a character, so I can't do it.
Oh no!
I hate this. Why?
Notes.
Sticky notes. 12, and then make that 120 size. Make it 240 size.
Bigger!
150.
Bigger!
Bigger.
Bolder.
Bigger
Jeff.
is better.
Okay, so that is the NPCs. The bandits are gonna make their turn. This guy's gonna try to straighten out the ship and try to come alongside the Bronze Voyager. He spent most of his movement turning, so that's what he did. And then the other two guys, I think, are just gonna keep shooting at the Bronze Voyager because the most scary things are going on over there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know what this guy's been drinking, but he does it again.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
At least it's it's not our ship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Luckily, he doesn't do as much.
He does 30 damage
Oh god.
Wait, where are you
to
getting
the
30
Bronze
from?
Voyager.
Don't you mean 20?
So, yeah, he got that 20.
No, I know that, but the damage doesn't triple, it's double.
I'm like, crit is the crunchy
Oh, wait,
crit.
I see. No, I'm dumb.
And the other guy hit as well on the Bronze Voyager.
Ooh.
Oh, good. He did 2 damage. So we drop into 68, right past that lovely number.
Yeah.
All right, and they're gonna keep their distance. So it's going to be Maxwell's turn.
Alright, steady aiming, shooting an arrow at this guy.
Alright.
All right, do the advantage.
Over 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, that hits him.
Man, you gotta love steady aim.
You got it.
Add your sneak attack.
I mean, it's very nice to have when you only have one shot around.
Mm-hmm.
14 damage.
Gosh.
Does that get him?
I think that gets him.
Showing off what Ferris said earlier.
Hey, Quill, go roll me a d10 real quick.
10.
He's dead.
Right through the eye socket.
See, before they blink.
All right. And is that all of the things that Max can do?
Yep. I don't think he's getting that arrow back, though.
I don't think so either.
Even if you got over there, you probably couldn't even pry it out of there.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I'm like, I think the only character that we have that could possibly get that arrow would be like Tourmaline. Anyway, if that's everything, it's Devin's turn.
All right. I am going to try to shoot down that ship that I targeted last turn.
Okay. There's another,
16.
That hits.
Yep.
That is going to be 4 points of force damage.
Alright. Well, it's not resisting it, but it's not vulnerable, so flat 4.
It's definitely looking like it's about to break.
Taking on water.
It's taking on
In the
clouds.
sky.
And clouds, yeah.
There's clouds in it.
Water if they're rain clouds.
No, it's true.
Or if they're any clouds. Clouds are made of water.
Oh, I guess you're right.
All right, and then, yeah, I think that'll be my turn.
Okay.
All right. Ferris.
I just like to put a grim thought here, too. I read levitate, and apparently when I end concentration, they float safely to the ground, so... I guess he's gonna see whatever's down there. He's gonna live, at the very least.
No, he'll just hit the cloud barrier.
Aw.
That counts as safe ground.
Alright. But, I wanted to kill this guy on this ship, but it seems like, because they're damaging my ship, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna get on my feet and just kind of see what Devin's doing and not spread damage and just try to sink them with a firebolt. So I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at the ship.
Already.
Okay.
I believe I have +6 modifier now since we leveled up. Come on!
Yeah, that hits.
Dirty
That
20.
hits.
And it's still a D10. It's next level. It gets bigger. 3.
Ooh!
Oh, I needed 4, didn't I?
Is it on fire now?
Yeah, I mean, it's not on fire, but it's definitely looking like anything will set it off.
Yeah.
It's literally
hopefully
held
someone
together
can
by
tap it.
one plank.
Yeah. I could quicken a cantrip. Or I could... Nah, I don't think it's worth it.
It happened again. I just love it. This happened last night, too.
I'll fall prone so I don't get shot or something.
All right. Then we're back at the top of the round. It's Quinn's turn.
Oh, baby. Let's see. I guess I'll take a shot at this bottom right guy.
Okay.
See if I can't finish him off.
All right. The ship.
Yeah.
All right.
Do I get proficiency on this?
It was,
I think we decided yes, because we're proficient with ships, right?
Yeah. It was Dex or Wiz plus proficiency.
Okay.
And you get bless as well.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I almost forgot
That
about
does help.
Apparently all you need to do
Especially
is just tap it.
with... Yeah. That's a D4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Yep.
that hits.
Let's go. D10. Take that.
It does not even matter. It's gone.
You
See ya,
take
ship.
it out, and this guy was sitting on a bunch of cannonballs, and he explodes. There is no man left to get.
The ship
Dang.
is now falling towards the cloud barrier, and it's on fire.
Yeah. This guy's fine. He's well, kind of as fine as you can be for having your ship explode.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna 5, 10, 15. Oh, wait. 5, 10, 15. And then grab 2 more cannonballs.
All right, and you'll end your turn below decks.
Yep.
All right, and Garden and Kinami are going to go load and fire, or I guess load and fire the cannons.
Get him.
Get him! Kinami
Get him. Get him.
misses. It seems like she's not as good as we thought she was. And
Oh
same
my
with
gosh.
Garden. Oh my gosh! That. In fact, the cannons are both jammed. Actually,
Oof.
got ripped off.
got ripped off. We got the crit, and now there's
They
nothing.
both rolled once.
All right, and Bonnie's gonna see if she can finish off the guy flying the other boat.
This guy down here, because Max can't reach that guy.
Yeah. I do believe that hits. Yeah, he's dead.
Bleh.
Bonnie got him. Blah. So this ship is derelict now. So just gonna keep going aimlessly until it hits something.
You know what's funny is I don't think this ship could have even done anything, because with a single person, what's he gonna do?
Yeah. And then Corbin's gonna go back to this cannon that was loaded up by Quinn, and he's gonna see what he can do about this other ship.
Yeah, which... Oh my gosh!
It's also jammed.
Give me the dice!
All right, you can roll for Ratbeard then. This one is loaded by Quinn as well. Let's see if his dice like Ratbeard.
Oh my gosh. Bro rolled 3 nat 1s this turn.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Did you get a nat 1?
no, I got an 8.
Yeah, well, that's not enough to hit. All right. It is the bandit's turn, and he is going to try to turn his ship around and get out of here, but
Yeah, can I
it'll take him
turn-
another turn to fully start turning around here.
He's got to spend that turn just turning the ship.
All right, Maxwell.
Oh, guess what? That turn made it so that he's just close enough for Max to shoot at him.
My man's standing at the edge of the mast, and he's going to army crawl sniper this dude.
I could fly.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't get advantage if I do that.
You
Are you going
don't.
to stand?
It's about sending a message.
Yeah. A very hopefully lethal message.
Does this count as hitting him? I mean, he's kind of in the center of a tile. Oh, wait, that's 85. Okay, yeah. Max is just going to have to go up here and shoot at him.
Can't you still stand up?
Yeah, but he's going to army crawl.
Oh. Okay, then.
Or he does like a cat pounce and he's still doing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Pro.
it's...
So, okay, anyway. Roll
What's the range on this thing?
80. He got an 11, so that misses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it should have been a disadvantage, if I recall, so...
I mean, I wouldn't have gotten advantage because I need to steady aim to get
I
it.
said it
Yeah.
would have been at
Can't do that if
disadvantage.
I'm-
If it's outside of the normal range, then
Yeah, but the thing about steady aim is I can't move.
I
Yeah.
know, that's why I was saying it.
Okay, next.
Okay, yeah, Devin. You have enough range, don't you?
I'm gonna have to move, but yeah, I think I can get the range needed.
Just a note, by the way, even if someone is not in the helm, the ship is assumed to continue moving the direction it's already going.
Okay.
Well, I can't hit him directly. Oh, I'm gonna have to go even further if I want to hit the ship. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. I hit him from here. He's like in between tiles, so it's hard to say.
Gosh, let
But I think I can hit him from here.
Yeah.
me rotate this thing. How to choose.
Yeah, I'll just give it to you. Go ahead.
Artificial
Dirty
20.
Okay.
Go ahead, do the damage.
Garbage cantrip damage. At least I got max.
He
Yay.
also seems to be barely functioning.
That is going to be my turn.
Like he's
All right,
slumped against the
Quinn.
wheel at this point, just desperately trying to get out of here.
Nice.
Isn't it my turn?
Yeah, it's fair.
Oh yeah, it is Ferris's turn. My
Sorry,
bad.
Ferris.
Get him, Ferris!
Yeah, I'm gonna try and not let him get away. I would rather like looted their cannonballs, but I'm gonna shoot him with a firebolt.
All right.
Same roll as last time.
Yep.
Nice.
And does it just do it, or
It
do
just
I
does
need
it,
to
but
roll?
if you want to
Yeah,
roll
it just
Yeah.
does it.
11, huh? Okay. Yeah. Hey, there might be something we can get on their ship. I was gonna like ask them to surrender, but everyone just seemed to want to kill them. But maybe we can catch up to that thing and take whatever valuables they had. It probably isn't too valuable considering the condition of their ship, but they still might have cannonballs.
All right.
Yeah, so you guys from this encounter managed to scrounge up about 10 gold after it's distributed to everyone. So
Those are the
everyone gets 10
cannonballs.
gold.
All right.
And then
give me
for
like
cannonballs.
2d6.
You want me to roll that?
Whoever
okay,
wants
well,
to roll, you could split the d6
7.
or roll them all together.
Okay.
All right.
7 candles.
7 cannonballs from the salvage.
Nice. Is that per ship or in total?
I think
Total.
that's in total. So you'll have to split it with the bronze voyager.
Okay.
Yeah, as you can see, these guys were hoping that they could overwhelm you with numbers.
They were wrong. Are they okay with us taking the extra cannonball?
Yeah.
Cool.
We take their cannon as well.
From these ships over here, cannons
Yeah.
are really heavy. And it would take a while, but essentially the answer would be no. You don't have the armaments for it. You can get more cannons, but you'd have to get another room for it. Is mechanically how that works. Because it implies you have the things to maintain the cannons as well.
Okay.
All the powder alongside the cannonballs.
Things to clean it.
And they
Apparently somebody skipped out on that job on both ships.
We have an extra. Our ship has an extra AP every day, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
I would like to use that to short rest and get my spell slot back.
Yep, you
Okay.
can do that. It'll take a ration. Actually, everyone on that ship could do that,
I forgot to
including Ratbeard.
Yeah, I was thinking he would probably be interested.
Yeah.
Everyone else can try to repair the damage.
Yeah.
And while that's happening, can we like pull up next to him so Max will give the bottle to Ferris so we can mage hand it over to either Quinn
Yeah.
or Devin.
Yeah.
It's kind of important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You may need this.
Okay. I'll take it if you're fine with that, Doc, since
Not a problem.
cool. I already had it on my character sheet, so I'll just change it from a 0 to a 1.
Got one bottle.
Got the sea shanty bottle. Because apparently all the ships are named that. All right, and yeah.
Max will keep Ratbeard's hat.
Oh, dang.
He still
Rat-
wears the hat.
I'm like.
He's just going to pretend he forgot about it.
Yeah,
Wow.
Ratbeard has a fishing pole in his hands though,
No.
and he's gonna try to fish it back. So make a dex save.
Okay, 1 second. Eight.
Oh wow! You find he actually gets it out of your hands. He's like, "It's mine, you lubber."
I let you have it.
What do you mean you let me have it? It was mine in the first place. You were the one who said stealing is wrong, and then ye stole it from me.
Borrowing.
Quinn will come up to them and be like, Admiral, take this. And I'll throw him Captain Gunn's hat.
Yay.
He's gonna put it on.
Oh my gosh. Well, why didn't you say you had a cooler hat? Alright, and that's how the combat and all that stuff ends. Alright, and then I gotta push this button. Overworld maps, and then... Actually, we are not at Tailwind yet, are we?
Not yet.
How close are we to it? I don't think we're that close.
A while off.
No, not
actually.
particularly
Yeah.
close.
We haven't moved yet for the day.
Yeah, we
so-
haven't moved yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Unless you guys want to spend any of those AP doing repairs, I don't know.
I think we're gonna be. I mean, since we're trying to keep pace with the other
Yeah.
ship, I think we can use 1 AP each day to work on repairs.
Right,
Yeah.
but I mean, they got hit too.
Yeah, Bonnie is. She's going to more or less keep up with you guys, but she is a little concerned for the Bronze Voyager.
I guess we can slow down a little bit on one day then, or
Yeah.
maybe a couple days to try to get them at least into more reasonable condition.
Yeah, between let's see. So when you slow down, you spend 1 supply to do 10 plus your int in repairs. Is it plus proficiency as well, Eyes?
I could have sworn it was plus proficiency.
I think it was. So
Where are my rolls?
between Corbin and Quinn, you guys could probably heal off most of the damage.
Yeah, it's 10 proficiency int.
So you guys are gonna have like 15 between the two of you or something like that,
Yeah, and Corbin's gonna be repairing that thing for a nice.
or
solid,
15 each. So like
15.
30 between the two of you. So for the sake of simplicity, both ships heal 30 HP.
For a whole day's worth, or?
For I think that's 1 AP.
For 1 AP, yeah.
Oh,
It
for
just
one-
it just takes up the supply. Just keep in mind. So you're down 2 supply for fixing up the ship.
and
you don't
said
have to
that's
worry
for-
about the-
Why is it for
no.
both ships?
I guess because Bonnie wanted to slow down for it. I suppose, technically speaking, you could do an extra thing as well. If you're
Yeah.
letting the Bronze
I'm
Voyager
just
slow
so
down.
confused.
Let's see. We're doing 3 tiles instead.
Because Max can help with the repairs. He's got a positive int modifier, despite how he acts.
I'm just trying to double check that.
So,
For some
what would I
reason,
need to? What would I need to short rest to get my? You said I can use it to get my sorcery points back.
Yes, you can use a short rest to get half your level rounded down in sorcery points.
Yeah. So what would it cost to do that?
Absolutely.
It's 1 ration extra, so you'd spend 2 in the grand total for the day.
So 3 in total then.
Or 2 in
no.
total.
So
It's
Okay.
1 for
It's-
short rest, and then you just spend 1 at the end of the day always.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that to get the 2 back, and I'll use
Yeah.
the Pearl of Power to get that levitate spell slot back.
alrighty.
That I need a long rest to get it back though.
Yeah.
What if I want to use the Pearl again?
Yeah.
Okay.
So in
and
order
then,
for us to heal both boats the same amount, wouldn't we need to use 2 AP so that those 2 could heal off our boat and then repair this boat?
The Bronze Voyager would need their own 1 AP spent so they could repair their boat, but you don't have to like board their ship to fix it. So if you go 3 tiles, the Bronze Voyager can fix themselves. But considering that Ferris just short rested and he's on that boat, I'm assuming that's what happened.
You mean we can't have each
Okay.
person decide to do something different?
I mean, you could decide to leave the Bronze Voyager behind.
We're gonna
I
need
think
to talk
he's
about
saying
this after.
some
We're gonna-
people take a short rest, and during that time, other people work on repairing the boat. We already did that on the sea shanty.
Yeah, and I'm assuming the same thing's happening on the other boat.
Never mind. We'll talk about it afterwards.
All right, we'll figure out where the confusion is. Anyway, after that eventful day, the next day rises. Who's
Go ahead
ready
and
to roll?
yep.
Ah!
Oh gosh. All right.
Good thing we fixed the boat.
Yeah, we fixed the vote.
Well, let's see. You're going to make it into 1 tile into trade winds by the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll move the map over to there. You guys are like here-ish. And the day ends.
Okay.
Are you kidding
That's it?
me?
All right, next day comes. Today's the day where you're going to be splitting up.
Okay.
All right. Where should we rendezvous if things go south? Well, we're going north, but you know what I mean.
If things go poorly on the Isle of Doom, the ideal thing to do would be to meet around here.
All right.
But in the best case scenario, we'll be meeting up with the sea shanty crew in the Skull Island Republic successfully.
All right. Well, I guess this is where we say goodbye. Well, see you later, more like.
Well, good hunting to you. Make sure to get some good intel.
Oh yeah, so we'll be so silent they won't even know we were here.
And maybe they'll even be a coin or 2 short, I imagine.
Possibly, if reappropriating, right? That was the word you used.
Actually, I think it's repossessing.
Repossessing. Okay, yeah, exactly that.
Very well. We'll see you in a few days.
All right, so you guys split up, and so I'm going to have someone on the Maxwell crew roll for this day.
I think it's my turn.
Yeah. It's...
Yeah.
18.
Oh, jeez.
Man.
All right. So you guys can make it to here, and then the sea shanty. The sea shanty crew is the. There's more Maxwell.
Wow.
Something happened.
He's multiplying.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, in the sea shanty crew, you guys have 5 AP in the sky, but once you dock, that AP goes away. So you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and hit the gold mine, or you can just go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of the same either way.
Yeah. Either way, we're there, so.
All right.
I think probably we want to do the option that leaves us in the air for a shorter period of time, given where we're at.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the both of you disembark. It's kind of late into the day, so you don't hit the gold mine straight away. So then take the night goes by, so the rations are consumed.
Yeah.
And the next day begins, and you will not have to roll for this day.
Okay.
Who
feel like
wants
there's,
to
like-
go first?
Should we roll a die?
Yeah, let's roll.
Flip a coin.
Yeah.
Oh, I should mention the jungle is difficult terrain, so it'll take 2 AP to get through 1 tile.
Hang on, I think I've got a thing for this.
Oh, you do? Ooh.
I think. I could be entirely wrong. I am entirely wrong.
I thought it was a scout feature thing.
Yeah.
Like he eventually will get +1 AC to the group on foot travel, but that wouldn't help here.
Oh. Okay, do you guys want 1 or 2 to go first?
Our ship is number 1, so you can be number 1.
Alright. 1 we go first, 2 you guys go first.
Right.
2!
Into the jungle.
Into the jungle.
As I
All right.
don my camo clothes and put the little marks under my eyes. Some dirt.
Roll around in the mud.
Yeah.
All right. So going into the jungle. So Bonnie Ann says, I reckon that they're closer to the lake than not. It's the deepest part of the jungle, and anyone trying to spy on them would have to go all the way around.
Well,
All right.
good thing I have a bat. Good thing I have a bat. That's the voice I take. So we go into the jungle.
All right. So you'll only be able to get 2 tiles in. You can go here or here. Okay. So you guys come across the edge of a lake, and you see near the tip of this mountain here, where it comes to the water's edge, you see some ornate carvings that look very similar to the ones that you saw on Blood Shoals over there. And you see that there's some activity over there. But you'd need to have some other means to figure it out, or, do that check that we all love.
All right. So wearing the camo, what does that do for us?
Have you rolled a stealth check yet?
No, we have not. But I wanted to decide, like, it will give us
Ascend-
benefits, is what I'm asking.
Yes, what it has done for you is it has increased your passive stealth,
Okay.
essentially. Which I know is like, that's not a thing. Well, it's essentially making it so you didn't have to roll
plus-
stealth to get this far.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay,
Enough to beat
so...
their passive perception effectively. It's like pass without a trace. Maybe not as
Alright.
effective, but similar.
not that
not
good.
plus 10.
No, it's more like a +5 or +7, somewhere in that range.
Not even that high.
Not a
Alright.
+10.
So how do you think we should tackle this? I can make you invisible, or you could just go in there. I can send in my pet bat. We have a lot of options here.
Well, I mean, it's pretty far away.
Yeah.
We'll need
You
to
want to
get
get
there.
closer?
Well, it'll be nightfall before you can get much closer to it. However, we'll either have to climb over the mountain if we want to get on top of it, or we'll have to go all the way around the lake. Going around the lake could take us 2 days.
I'm a good climber.
Yeah, and I could do that trick I did to that one guy who was manning the cannon. Did you see that? He just fell down. That was awesome.
He's probably still out there.
Yeah, I'm sure that won't come back though. But I can float maybe 2 of us up the mountain in pretty much fly for like 10 minutes.
That would certainly help get most of us up there.
I can only do it to 2 though, which is very unfortunate.
Right.
Well, Kinami's a goat. Those are good climbers, right?
It's not really a climber so much as jumping and steadiness, but I could try.
I am
to
not a
make
good
my way up
climber
on my own.
at all, so I'd probably be one of the recipients of levitating up it.
Yeah. Was Kjartan say ice? Oh no, he left us. Unfortunate.
He left us. He left us.
Bonnie is going to say, well, I assume that you're going to want to be up there, and I've got the best aim of us all, so I could cover you.
Okay.
So Kjartan, I want you to be careful. Make sure that you've got your needs met, and that you can help us down if we are in a hot pursuit.
Sorry, I've been like busy in the background here. When you're home alone, you have to deal with the dogs, and they need to get fed at certain times. And
Hungry doggos.
yeah.
Yeah, so the figures out there are still moving about. But that's your plan of attack for the next day.
Yeah.
Is get up the mountain, levitate up the mountain with I think Maxwell's just gonna climb on his own. And who else needed the levitate?
Bonnie needs it and Kjartan needs it. Kinami could probably get up there eventually.
I can
So
only
you-
do 2, and I'd probably need to be one of those.
Okay, so between
AK roleplay as Kjartan. Right now it's looking like he's getting left behind.
no, I was more looking at the stats. I was confused because I thought you said
He's the Grizzleheimian.
right. Yeah.
What does that translate to an understanding of form?
Bear.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a bear.
I say his name is it Kjartan?
Kjartan.
Yeah, Kjartan. Sorry,
Kinami says, it might be best if I wait with Kjartan.
Okay, yeah. Less numbers means less of a chance to be caught.
The three of you should be fine. The two of us know our way around the jungle. We should be able to make decent disguise, conceal ourselves well enough from the armada.
All right. Okay. So this is gonna be a little weird. I need to like move everyone every 6 seconds. So I'm gonna go up, and then someone else is gonna go up, and then it's gonna be sort of like that.
Oh, we're already on the next day.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do that now.
Well,
We
we're
still
not
have
at
to
the
wait.
mountain yet.
You're
Okay,
not there
yeah.
yet.
Yeah. Okay. I was looking.
So now that you have the plan set, let's move over to the gold mine. All right, gold mine. You've made your way to the gold mine, and it is excavating on the inside of this mountain. There's definitely mine carts and things of that nature. There's some gold to be seen, to which Ratbeard is very happy. And the foreman is calling orders to people, and he turns around and sees the 5 of you coming up, or 4 of you.
Before we speak with him, I had to have Quinn pull everyone together and be like, "All right, what's the story we want to go with here?"
Need to ascertain how willing they are to cooperate with the Armada. If this was something they did willingly or if they were coerced into it.
Agreed. Do we want to try to pretend to be offering some sort of business arrangement? And then from there we can try to sneak in a discussion about the Armada.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
I'll leave the subterfuge up to you, smarty pants, Corbin.
Yes. Should we go with we're from Marleybone, we're making shipments from Marleybone. Does that work with you, Corbin?
well, I only see one Marleybonian here right now.
That's true.
I
But
think
Marleybone... Oh, go ahead, Devin.
I think it would be easier if we just said we were sent by Captain Avery or something like that.
We can do that. I'm just afraid Avery might draw a little bit of suspicion.
Oh, Avery's fine with it. All we gotta do is cut him in.
That's what you said last time.
We're not actually going to make this arrangement. We're just claiming that we're here from him to assess what this place is like, what the situation is here.
I'm very well aware, but Ratbeard here has gone and, let's say, sown rumors. I wouldn't say Avery's on the best of terms.
That's
As in-
what ye think.
As in, he's not on the best of terms with Ratbeard, or not on the best of terms with the miners?
He just looks at Ratbeard.
I would never do such a thing. Avery loves working with us.
Is he on bad terms with the miners?
Not at all the miners that I'd understand, but
Right. Well, can you think of anybody else we could... I guess we could mention someone like One-Eyed Jack.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that'll go well.
to be
Everyone has fingers in flotsam, whether they know it or not.
Well, if everyone has some sort of connection to Flotsam, then maybe we just stick with Avery. We wouldn't want to get entangled with a mess of favors that we actually don't know anything about. Let's just go with Avery. I think Avery's a safe and straightforward bet.
I'll follow your lead. Missy said that I had to be less brash, so I'll take a page out of her book.
Very well. Devin, how are you with negotiations and speaking? I feel like you're probably better at it than I am.
I'd like to think I'm not half bad.
Then why don't you take the lead on this?
Right.
Very well. And I guess we'll approach the foreman now.
All right. Yeah, he finishes giving orders to some workers, and he turns around and says, "Ah, well, what can I do for you today?"
Hey, how's it going? Name's Devin. I hold out a hand for him to shake.
Ah, and I'm Jake.
So, we're with Captain Avery of the Skull Island Republic. Interested in just kind of scouting out this mine here, and the captain is considering coming into an arrangement with the mine. We wanted to look around a little bit and get some first-hand reports on whether he thinks it would be suitable or not.
The gold mine is free to ship to anyone. I thought that Avery already had his arrangement, though.
And I don't know why he bothered sending us if that's the case.
Well, it beats me, but Skull Island Republic is getting its share of the gold. Most of our workers are from the Republic, honestly. There's a few from Scrimshaw, and he kind of puts like a hand on his chest. He's a rat. But you know how that goes.
Evan snaps his fingers. That's right. He mentioned that he was pretty sure he saw some sort of discrepancies in the numbers recently. Has anything happened here? How's production going?
Well, production is going along quite fine, honestly. Nothing's been slowing us down. We've been having great success here. The mines continue to give and give.
That can't be it then. Wonder if somebody else is getting into... I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. Is there anything else you can think of that might have changed recently?
Nope, I can't think of anything that's changed here.
While they're having this discussion, can I like take a look around and see if I spot anything like suspicious or out of the ordinary?
Yeah, go ahead and give an investigation check.
Ooh, investigation.
You're looking for something very specific to be incriminating.
That's going to be... I am not proficient in it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and, I guess telepathically say into his head. So what do you think? Any sign of the Armada around here?
Natural 20 again!
All right. So you see something glinting near the top of the mountain, something gold, something white.
Okay.
And
Just-
you also notice that there is a crate that is being that has the symbol of the Armada on it. It looks like it was tried to be like etched out, painted over.
Okay. In my head, I'll just be like, "Can you hear me, Devin?"
You know that he can't.
Oh, okay. Quinn will pipe up then and be like, "Well, the captain was concerned about the quality of the shipments. Can we please take a look at the cargo that you've been shipping out? Just a routine inspection to make sure everything's going fine."
Since Devin's been leading most of this, I'll have him do the deception check here.
$23.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's like, oh, of course. Right this way.
Okay, Quinn will, when he like, I assume he'll like turn around to like lead us. Quinn will like elbow Devin and point out the crate, and just in a low voice like, that's the shipment to the Armada.
Arr. This is not looking as good as we'd hoped.
Devin, do you mind keeping him distracted, and maybe I can peel away and take a look?
He nods. So, I'm just gonna kind of start looking at some of the other crates. And just kind of act like I'm... Okay, yeah, that looks in good shape. Ooh, that looks really nice. Just kind of keeping the foreman's attention.
All right. And I guess Ratbeard will be helping out. Arr! It seems like you've got a real great shiner here. Take it back to Skull Island and you can make any amount of rings or idols or anything. Quite the wealth you've amassed. Do you want Corbin to go with you, Quinn, on this trip to look for sus things?
How easy would it be to like take the crate into like a discreet location and open it up?
Very difficult.
I mean, you're gonna just kind of be grabbing it from there
For
and
one-
carrying it.
For one, it's heavy. Not that that's an issue for you, but for number two, is they've been actively loading it up.
Okay, so it's not like sealed shut.
Yeah,
It's...
Yeah, it's open. They're putting things in it still.
What are they putting into it?
Yeah, just raw gold. So it's just mined out. None of the gold here is refined or anything.
Okay. Okay. Do I have an understanding of like the basic like economics of Skull Island? Like, could I make a history check to be like would it be illegal or at least like not normal for them to be trading with the Armada?
Not really. Like, them trading with the Armada is not weird. Skull Island does trade with everyone. Whether they want to trade with the Armada or not is a different story, but they all kind of know it's a necessary evil.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take Corbin with me, and I guess I'll just go up to... Is there anyone struggling to move a crate?
Yeah.
Or anyone who looks the most tired?
Yeah, there's a guy who's just leaning up against the side of the cave, and he's just taking it off his hat and like blowing it in his face. He's got like the chunk of gold at his feet.
Okay. I'll walk over to him and just be like, "Do you need a hand with that?"
Oh, yeah, if you could, that'd be great.
Not a problem. And I'll pick it up. And I'll try to kind of like walk and talk with him and be like, "So it seems like business is doing rather well lately."
Yeah, business is going real well. He takes like a sip of water and he's like, we've been working hard, getting good pay.
Nice. If you mind me asking, do you know where these shipments are going to?
Oh, I think these ones are gonna go to Mushu. Well,
Is it...
not directly to Mushu, to Marleybone.
And this is the crate that's marked for the Armada?
Yeah.
I see. And what does Marleybone want with all this gold?
I mean, it's gold. Who wouldn't want gold?
That's fair enough. Though I have a feeling it's not actually going to Marleybone. I'm sure you can make a little more if you could just tell me a little bit more about where it's actually going. And I'll slip 20 gold pieces into his hand.
And he's just going to keep drinking water, but his breathing gets a little bit heavier, and he says, it really is going to Marleybone. I don't know what you're getting at.
Then why are they old Armada crates?
The Armada supplied them to us. They were generous enough to donate them. I don't know the full details, but they just came by and dropped them off as far as I was concerned.
Just the crates, nothing in them.
Just the crates. Lots of crates and tools.
And you've just been buying them off of them, or it was a free donation?
I'm not sure. I just work here. If there was a deal, it would be the foreman.
While this conversation's going on, were you trying to have Corbin do anything, or is he just nearby?
Just nearby to kind of give like an air of like authority.
I see. Okay.
Kind of like they're on official business, like, you know, let them do what they're doing.
Okay. Just wanted to check.
Yep, all good.
All right. I think this is a good point to switch back to the other team. I know that technically this is going to be the next day, but I want there to be a time between both teams, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, we're desyncing the campaign.
All right, so for you guys, it's the next day, and the cliffside is ready to be climbed. I'm assuming you're gonna go there.
Yeah.
All right, so Kjartan and Konami are going to stay and more or less keep their eyes out on this side and see if anyone comes this way. If they can, they'll try to lead them astray, and you guys are going to go find what's going on with the with this structure here.
Yeah. So, before we take off, you might want to hold a rope or something, so someone can pull us in, so we don't just drop down, because we're gonna go straight up.
Should we have your friend get up there first and tie down that rope first, then?
That would work. I mean, because when we float, we just go straight up, and we can't move horizontally at all unless we're climbing along something or someone just pulls us in. That's what I mean. So we don't want to go straight down. We just end up back at the base of the mountain, right?
Yeah. All right. Max, was it? Do you think that you can get up there and secure ropes for Ferris and I? He does not speak.
He's
BRB.
muted.
He's muted.
Sorry, I got up to take some painkillers. Yeah, Max says, not a problem, and he just starts climbing the mountain.
All right. Yeah, so eventually he reaches the top, and I assume ties up a rope, sends it down.
Yep.
So how high is the mountain?
Oh, this one's pretty tall. Your guys are probably going up a good like 30-40 feet.
Oh, okay. So then,
That's
do we
not
need
that tall.
levitate?
Yeah, it's not that...
I was assuming it was like a giant mountain or something, but
You said big mountain and said 30-40 feet. I was like, wait a minute.
That's like
I'm
house.
thinking of like miles in my head, where I'm like 3 miles is like the atmosphere. Yeah, so
you're gonna want like somewhere in the hundreds of feet.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say if you're
it's
saying
like
it's a tall
5
mountain-
hundos.
Yeah.
500. Okay.
oh, that can justify levitate then.
In that
Yeah.
case, Max will probably just tie the rope to himself so that he just kind of drags him along as he's climbing.
Hmm.
Oh, so I don't need to do anything.
Okay.
Well, if you use levitate, Max won't have to make a check to not fall off the mountain.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, levitate, please.
Yeah.
You're suggesting lead climbing, and that is that comes with all the dangers of that.
Well, not really. Levitate just makes it so.
Yeah,
so Max
basically like holding a
joints them.
balloon.
Yeah, it's just like tying a balloon.
Yeah. Can hold 500 feet too.
All right.
Yeah,
Or
so the 3 of you make it up to the top of this mountain, and you can see over the ridge that it looks like there is a rather large saurian structure below you. This one looks like the temple you saw earlier, but it looks much bigger, almost more akin to a city of some kind.
How difficult does it look to get down the mountain?
This mountain, like onto the ruins, or like back into the jungle.
Into the ruins.
The ruins is a bit easier because they get carved into the mountain itself at some point, so you'd be able to find your way to a column or whatever and start climbing down the buildings.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
basically like a third of the distance at that point would be buildings, so
All right.
But
still climb back
the figures you can see moving around now, you're pretty sure they're not Armada.
Huh. And
You're-
are they moving around the structure?
They are.
Hmm.
Bonnie is going to take out a spyglass and she's going to say, the little blighters are scaly. I don't think I've seen their like before. They do
They're not like
resemble some of
Devin?
the art I've seen in these kinds of ruins, though. It's like they've come to life.
Uh-oh. Do they look dead?
Yeah, now that you mention it, they don't look completely all there.
Oh boy.
Here we go again.
All
What do you
right.
mean? What? Here we go again. What do you mean?
Oh, some past adventures.
Yeah, we were at Blood Shoals, in a ruin a lot like this one, but kind of smaller. And there was like these guys that were like under some kind of mind control, and then sorry, hang on. Thinking through a headache. And
You're
then we
good.
got down lower into the ruins, and there was a dead guy controlling 2 other dead guys.
I don't
throw
think
you.
that's something we want to investigate further. Then, doesn't look like the Armada's here, or are they? Were they involved out there?
No, they were
No.
not.
And we should get out of here while we can. This is solid enough information to know that the ruins are reawakening.
Reawakening? They've done this before?
Well, awakening, I guess. I don't know the correct term for dead things coming back to life. Doesn't it always have a reincarnate,
Reanimate?
reanimate?
Well, certainly curious what's going on in there, but I guess we should get back. Maybe we'll investigate this on our own later.
And Max, give me a perception check.
Can you be nice to me for once tonight, Dice?
Yeah.
Dice parser.
I like it. It'd make me feel better. What's my modifier? You're mean.
No.
Can you give the inspiration, Crow?
Yeah, I completely forgot I had that, so you could have that.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let's see if advantage is nice to me. 2 more.
You think that you hear the sound, like, it's kind of weird. You hear like dull cutting sounds, and but they sound oddly rhythmic. So it's like,
So, with his woodcarver's tools, would he, proficiency, would that help him determine if it was construction work?
this is not wood.
Ah. I hear something down there. I can't quite tell what it is.
Okay. How far is it away from us?
Let's put it this way. Max was able to hear it basically because he's a cat.
Okay.
So it's close enough that you might be able to see it if you get the right angle, but you'd have to kind of know where you're looking. Max might be able to help you point it out.
I'd want to send. Ask this because I want to send Luna maybe down there and look through her eyes and hear through her ears to get closer.
She can definitely hear this.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I hear it. What is that? Does it sound wet or does it sound solid? Like cutting through hacking meat, or does it sound like...
It sounds more like meat, yeah.
Oh. You know, that's really foreboding. If I were to send her 100 feet down, she couldn't get a closer view of anything?
Yeah, she could get a closer view on things.
Alright, I want to send the bat 100 feet down and just perhaps get a better view of everything going on.
Alright. So what you see is, yeah, there's a lot of Saurians here. A lot more than you've encountered before, and they're mowing about. They seem more confused than aggressive like you saw before, but you're still pretty sure that they would attack if they saw something.
Like they're
And as you follow Luna's ears, it kind of keeps going. I think you have a dead zone where you can't talk to her anymore, right?
It's 100 feet. If it goes beyond 100 feet, it's gone.
Yeah. So she's hearing something out toward the dead zone.
Okay, yeah. We'd have
It's like off towards the north.
Yeah, we'd have to go deeper in here to find out what's going on, but they appear to be just kind of shambling and meandering about. Does it look like a patrol?
There are patrols, but the sound is definitely farther north than like the main courtyard that Luna's checking out right now.
Okay. I could send her forward and she'd have to come back and tell me. Do you guys want to do that? I might lose her.
Is it the range 120 feet?
For the seeing and hearing?
Oh, I thought it was the same for both.
It's more than 120 even still.
I can like send it like off though, and it can come back.
Yeah.
Just that you can't command her.
I can't really communicate. Yeah.
Well,
Would you?
You'd need to have some sort of condition for her to come back.
Yeah. Or I could just poof it away and then just resummon it.
Okay.
But would you be interested? I know this isn't part of our mission, but I'm just a little concerned considering we've dealt with this in the past.
Go ahead.
If you think that there's something more to this than meets the eye, I think it's worth checking out. So long as you don't get detected.
All right, listen to me, Luna. Don't go after grapes, okay? I know how much you like them. But I need you to either find the source of that sound or find something a little more what we're not seeing here and report back. Oh, my bat! And I just throw her off. And I think we'll wait a good 10 minutes, maybe.
All right. And then do you just poof her back?
Yes.
All right. And she says there the gears are fighting the bandages. The gears are fighting the bandages.
So what Luna's I'm like nodding as it
and she also says didn't get apple meanie.
So if I'm interpreting this very complex these complex thoughts she is conveying to me, it seems like the Armada is fighting the undead down there. Saying the gears are fighting the bandages.
That makes... sounds about right. There must be something in there that they want.
Well, you're the ones who apparently are the experts on these ruins. Is there anything in there they might want?
What was the gem called that we got? Saurian quartz?
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
Saurian quartz.
Probably Saurian quartz, if I had to guess.
Hmm.
Either that or probably some ancient relic of immeasurable power.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that's possible. Well, we should report back immediately then.
Yeah.
It means nothing if the Armada find us.
Good job. You got a grape. As I pull out a grape.
Two!
Um,
Two!
Yes, I give her 2.
She's content.
Yeah.
Alright. And back to the gold mine crew.
All right. So I'm guessing what's his name? Quinn and his group is kind of wrapping up, perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll come back and kind of share what I found out, that they're shipping to Marleybone and that the Armada made a donation of tools and boxes.
Okay. Yeah, we've been hearing about the Armada around these parts. I was a little... We have all been a little uneasy about that. Wanted to make sure it wasn't affecting anything about your routine.
Oh no, the Armada have been quite helpful, really.
Have they asked for anything in return?
All they ask is that we continue to work out of the mines and maybe once in a while give them anything of interest that isn't ordinary gold.
You happen to find anything that they've wanted?
Well, I suppose we did find a weird crystal once.
Can you describe that, Crystal?
Yeah, it was like really dark. I mean, it was kind of like you, fella, but darker. It's like deep, dark purple. It was honestly kind of creepy when you touched it. I was glad to be rid of it. There was only the one. It was kind of big, but I was happy to get it out of this quarry. I'm here for gold, not that kind of stuff.
All right.
I see. And when the Armada came to you, who did they send to talk to you about picking that up?
They sent like kind of, yeah, I don't know. He's not as big as you. I'll say that much. He's a little bit on the smaller side. He's kind of astute with words, really.
Astute with words, you said.
Well, yes. He gave me an offer I couldn't refuse. It was rather generous.
His name wasn't Deacon, was it?
Yeah, that lines up.
I don't think this is a good time to be pointing this out, but Corbin looks over to the side and he's pointing out a ship that seems to be coming in.
What type of ship?
You think that looks like the telltale sign of an armada ship? It's very similarly decorated.
You are pretty sure you know this ship.
Oh. Is it one of the special ships?
You might even say it was the special ship. At least for you.
Okay. I'll kind of grab Devin and be like, I would say we want to get out of here, but one of the most important people in all of the Armada is probably going to show up here.
Who's that?
Deacon. Quinn says it really darkly, as if there's a lot of spite behind it. You haven't quite heard him talk about someone like that.
Thought I might have remembered you mentioning that name once or twice before.
Yes, I worked for him personally. I used to admire him, but now I just can't stand him. Either way, he can't see me. If you want to
Agreed.
investigate, you can do so, but I will have to be far away or it's going to cause nothing but trouble.
Devin nods. Got it.
Well, aren't ye the special cookie?
Yes, keep
Working
that
with
under
the
your hat.
Armada.
Keep that under your hat, will you, Ratbeard?
Oh, sure, if it gets to stay on my head.
Well, just watch out for fishing lines then. But I'm going to head back. If you really need me, just blow a whistle and I'll come to your aid.
Won't they be able to see ya on our ship?
Oh, I'm just going to be hiding in the forest. And also, I'm going to bottle up the ship as well.
I assumed we already did that.
Yeah, I thought so too, but... yeah, bottle up the ship.
You're gonna run off into the jungle with our ship?
Yes.
We'll reconvene later.
Quinn nods, and with that, he's gonna take off. He's gonna be like close enough to like if he's gonna be close enough to hear a whistle blow, but like kind of out of sight.
Considering Corbin's still there, he's gonna look and just between Ratbeard and you two before going. Then what are we supposed to do?
Do your job, get information. If it makes you feel better, though, I can give the ship to Devin here.
I like that plan better.
Not to be rude.
Okay,
At
Oh,
least
it's
then we
one-
have a getaway if we need a getaway.
Not to be rude, but one man running off with the ship. I'd rather
Right,
not
I
be
suppose-
stranded.
I suppose that's fair. I'll toss the bottle over to Devin.
I'll go ahead and take the bottle then.
Okay, and I'm off.
So you want to just sit here until the Armada's big goon shows up?
So do we have, like, when you say the ship's close, like, they would see us if we left?
Yeah, they would probably see that there's a ship leaving. Whether or not they could see you on it, you're
Well-
not sure. It's in that dubious range where they might not.
Okay, so not necessarily the ship leaving, but like I'm trying to understand the situation here. My assumption is that they're heading here, and it kind of looks like they're going to come into the mine.
Yeah,
So, I mean, obviously they're going to see us if we sail off with our boat, but would they notice us if we just exited the mine on foot and hunkered down?
if you want to hide, they probably wouldn't see you from this distance.
Okay. Alright, I was operating under the assumption that that was not much of an option. Okay, yeah, in that case, I think that is what we want to do then.
Okay.
All right.
If you're gonna hide, so like, are you gonna hide in the forest and just kind of watch?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, then I'll join up with you. I thought you were gonna
We-
like
I
try
don't.
talking.
I think we have enough information. I don't want to risk running into them directly.
I don't want to run into them directly either, but I feel answers are right there. But it's just barely out of reach.
I think this is a situation where the risk outweighs the reward.
I suppose you're right, but I just can't stand that person. All right, let's take off then. Do you want to at least watch what they do from a distance? See if they take away any more crystal with them.
Yeah, we can keep a watch on the cave entrance. Ideally, I wish I could listen in on their conversation, but I just don't think that's happening.
Agreed.
I guess... it doesn't go through cover, because we have the bad version of the feature. I guess as long as we're in here next to all of these supplies, just on the off chance that I happen to pick up on anything, I'm gonna use Divine Sense.
All right.
Searching up what divine sense.
Yeah, gotta
So-
make sure.
So I know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover. And I also sense the presence of consecrated or desecrated ground within that same range.
You're not picking up anything on those levels.
Okay.
And because it's hit that time, is everyone good to keep going for a bit longer, or do we want to call it here?
I'm okay to keep going for a bit longer.
Yep, I'm fine. I don't know about Quill. You
I'll be able to tough it out.
okay?
Okay, I probably got another 30 minutes.
Yeah, I can tough it out that much longer.
All right. So eventually the ship comes in and docks, and you don't even need a check to know who Deacon is. He is here. And he starts talking with the foreman, but you aren't exactly sure what is transpiring there. There are other troops with him that file out.
Dragoons are regular soldiers.
These are regular soldiers, and they bring some stuff to the miners. They bring like more tools, more boxes. They even bring food.
Okay. As Quinn's watching this, his fists are just curled up into tight fists. Well, I guess if there's nothing else, we can meet back up with everyone else.
Yeah, it takes some time, but you do notice that that Deacon does take a stop for 1 second to look at the ground before proceeding back to the boat.
Did they take anything out with them?
No, it seemed like they just gave a bunch of stuff to them. They didn't even take the box that's supposed to go to Marleybone. And you notice that when the ship leaves, it's going north, but it's staying close to the island, like it's going to circle around it. And back to the ruins crew. So I'm assuming that you're going. Well, I guess how are you planning on getting down?
We can skydive. I have featherfall.
All right. How many people can that affect?
Like a lot. Let me
Yeah,
check.
it's a
real
lot.
quick.
I want to say
More than-
6.
More
Six
than
sounds
3.
right. More than 3.
Okay,
All
you're gonna
right.
have, you're gonna have to do a leap of faith here. Just me, I got you. You're not gonna have an unfortunate fall from 100 feet. Trust me, I'll catch you.
500 feet.
500 feet.
I think I'll wait for Max to go first.
No, we all gotta go at the same time.
It'll be really awesome. It'll be an experience that you can just reflect on and brag about how you jumped from a 500-foot mountain and survived. Come on, it'll be fun.
Sometimes rat beer doesn't sound as crazy. Isn't the craziest thing I hear.
No, it's okay. Ferris is magic.
I am magic, and it's pretty awesome. It's a trust exercise. It's like, you know that exercise where you fall backwards and someone catches you? Well, it's the same thing, except doing it from 500 feet.
Yeah, you get bragging rights this way.
All right.
It's like 100 times more of a fall, so it's 100 times more trust.
Yeah. It'll make good time, too, because, this is probably going to take a while for all of us to get down. It's the fastest way down. It's efficient.
Very well.
Okay. It's like, we have to all go at the same time, because we've all got to be within 60 feet of me, so don't chicken out at the last minute, or else you're going to be left at the top of the mountain.
All right. Are we running or are we just jumping off?
Well, I'm going to run because that's pretty fun, but you can just wait on the end and just jump off at the same time as me.
She's going to prepare to run with you.
All right. 1, 2, 3, and I start running for the edge and jump off swan style. And I feather fall once everyone's in the air.
All right, and then you land on the ground, and Kinami and Kjartan are waiting for you, and Kinami, he says, well, that wasn't too long. Did you find everything?
Yeah,
I-
they're grave robbing.
Yes. And fighting. The
The
ones
Armada
that
is robbing graves?
appear so.
Well, it's actually a whole ancient city sort of thing with a bunch of zombies in it.
Oh, that does not sound good.
No, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, we're probably gonna follow up on it.
Yeah, we need to get out of here, Kjartan and Kinami. We need to make sure we get this stuff back to Skull Island.
Yeah, certainly. I hope the other crew did their best. They totally didn't need a bat to listen in on some conversations or anything.
All right, well, let's get as much distance as we can.
Yeah. And I guess we'll go through the jungle again.
Yep. And so, the second day for you guys, and for the gold mine crew, your whole thing took place in like the first day. So from here, I'm going to assume you start making your way back.
Do we want to go all the way back or try to like intercept?
Or did you
them?
want to go to the rendezvous if things go bad position?
I think we're gonna go to the rendezvous point.
Yeah, especially if Deacon's like circling around the island. I think it'd be good if the other crew knows.
All right, so you can make it to the rendezvous point in the second day.
Okay, are we going
other
through jungle
team
to
will-
get there? Or...
Yeah, you can go like through the jungle here.
Okay. Quinn's
do
gonna
this.
take the lead, and he's like hacking and slashing and just cutting into every tree in his way.
I mean,
He's
you're drawing
just-
too much attention.
I don't care right now.
Well, I think the rest of us very much do.
I don't like it when your sticks get in me beard.
Quinn
This is-
will
Like starts plucking like leaves and things out that like flew over your head onto him.
I understand there's a sense of urgency right now, but perhaps
There's not-
being too fast would be a concern.
I suppose you're right. I'm just frustrated and angry right now, and he'll kick a tree.
So,
Deacon was right there.
so what's the story with this guy? Actually, maybe we better wait till we're alone.
Probably.
You
I
don't trust me after looking at the big dog of the Armada?
Do you know just how much of a big dog he is?
He shows up and tells the other ones what to do, is what it looked like. He just seems like another Jack.
No, he's the one snooping in the shadows. He's the one listening when you don't think you're being heard. He's the one who masterminds and orchestrates everything. Let's just keep moving. We'll talk about it more later, Devin. That was my one chance, maybe, to get him.
You
And
know
we
we
had
wouldn't.
to let him go.
He wasn't alone. We never would have gotten away.
I understand that. That's why I didn't go after him. These just new emotions. It's just hard to control right now. I want him dead, Devin.
I get that.
But you're right. I'm allowing my passions to cloud my judgment. Let's meet up with the others. I'm sorry for attracting attention.
Don't worry too much about it.
For once, a Ratbeard does not comment for better or for worse. And so the rendezvous point's like there, was it here? It's one of the two. All right, and then you guys will be waiting here for about a day before the other team shows up here. But
Alright.
yeah, I don't know if there's anything you want to do.
I should
At
mark
that
a few
time.
rations that we've been using.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it like took 2 days to get here and 2 days back, so it probably grand total of 4, right?
Yeah. And then you'll use one last one on the way back.
Once we get out here, that's not difficult terrain anymore, so we could meet back up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So you see the ears of your favorite cat, the tail of Bonnie Ann, and the rest of the crew coming back.
Oi!
There you are.
Well, I'm going to hope that your mission was a success, but given the fact that you're waiting for us here, I assume that means that someone is after us.
We just wanted to make sure you guys made it out all right.
We were just fine, but there's definitely something afoot that we need to make sure we get back to Skull Island for.
Agreed.
Yeah. I always suspect there's eyes and ears waiting around. I mean, I do it all the time, so maybe we should discuss what happened once we're on our ship.
Very well. Do you want to switch crews back now, then?
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best call.
Very well. Well, the reason to meet in Skull Island Republic was in order to get the crews back together, but if not, we can go to Skull Island Republic and you can go wherever you please. We'll find a way to contact you, get your part of the bargain.
I don't think we really got anywhere else to go, so we could just go there.
Yeah.
Who
I should
did
probably
employ
check
you?
on my lawn anyway, make sure it hasn't overgrown.
Very well, then. I do believe that your ship will actually get there before we do, though.
That's okay, maybe we can find another job and get ready for it and then you'll show up.
Yeah. Mow Max's lawn.
Actually, is it okay if I went with your crew? I want to turn this in as soon as I can.
I don't think that would be a problem.
Yeah?
Are you sure you want to leave Ratbeard by himself?
You
he's-
think I can't pilot a lowly ship? I got the dog to be just fine. I've got the goat just fine. Everyone is fine.
Are the others like rolling their eyes or anything? Like,
Yes.
Corbin absolutely is.
Well, he's not lying.
Kinami says, he may be a loud bore and a small space, but he does pilot the ship, and he will get us where we need to go.
You're
I
not the one
believe,
who's fixing the holes he makes.
I believe my friend Quinn here asked a very valid question: is who hired you?
It's someone in the Republic. That's all you need to know.
They?
They are not working with the Armada, if that is what you're looking at for. And they are not in league with Jack either.
Nor Avery.
They are part of the Republic, which means the betterment of everyone who lives there.
Well, I live there, so that's good enough for me.
I think it is. Well, I think I want to board the Sea Shanty 2 too for the very first time. Shame
Didn't
that
even get to ride it while it had a fresh paint job.
yeah, and it has a cannonball through like part of it. But, yeah, we could patch it up. It can buffer out.
I fixed most of the repairs. And just for you, Max, I've gone through the paint again.
It's got a fresher paint job.
Why don't ye have a painting kit?
I carry a lot of
He's
kits
talking
on.
to He's talking to Corbin.
Oh.
There's something to be said for substance over style.
They have both substance and style. We have 5 people, and we look like we're throwing about with the booties.
And yet I'm working the job of 3, just trying to fix every time you've crashed instead of simply docking the ship.
Oh, I did that once.
You don't have the flair for the dramatic. We can
Well-
get the best parking spots if we just go a little above the dock.
How about this? You start parking better, you can use that money that we're saving on repairs to get a paint job.
That'll be easy.
Corbin's just kind of even looking over to the rest of his crew, just knowing it's not.
Everyone else is just kind of like, oh boy.
Well,
Konami just says, we'll be fine. Go ahead, Bonnie.
Alright, well then we better get going before the Armada does its rounds.
Yes. Perhaps let's fix up the ship while we're on the air as well.
All right. And let's see. So it'll be 1 day to get to the edge of the map. Then 1, 2, 3. And then 5 is here. So then from there it's going to be like 16. So it'll take you like 4 days.
We get.
They
Does
get
our
5,
movement
though.
increase with AP?
It does, but you get 15 tiles, and this would be the end of the 3rd day. You'd have a bunch of AP left over here, I think, unless you can find a faster way.
Fast movement.
Yeah, it's like if we do fast movement, that'll shave an entire day off.
Hey, Bonnie, you want to see how fast this thing can really go?
So that's what, 7 tiles went fast?
Yeah, there we go, 7.
Goodness.
Zoom.
I don't know if I want to find that one out.
No, it's great. Watch this.
Pedal to the metal.
Yeah, you
All
thought
right.
Gear shift the boat.
you thought the skydiving was cool. Check out what Max can do when he's on the wheel.
Well, I'm going to assume he's a better pilot than Ratbeard then.
It all depends on what fate has in store.
All right. Well, go ahead and roll the D20.
45.
The 45. All right.
That's not terrible.
Almost.
All right. Move your 7 tiles.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right. And nothing out of the crazy land seems to show up.
If we went fast again, we could almost make it there in 2 days.
Yeah.
Be zooming.
Don't forget the ration. You gonna continue to zoom just to flex?
The
Probably
shipyard.
not.
Yeah. If you did it, you could reach the shipyard by the end of the day.
I don't know. That's up to whoever wants to roll this time. I
That
believe
would
Crow
be-
is next.
Let's just go normal.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll get there 3 days either way.
Nat 20.
Not 20.
All right. I will resolve that when you get to the Republic.
Yeah,
Along with
we're
those
just,
2 other bad rolls we got.
we're just banking up bad rolls.
Oh, did you think Deacon coming was a good roll?
Alright, who's rolling next?
I believe Doc gets it next.
All right. And I do better than last time. I would say I can.
I'm like 67.
We arrive in the evening.
Let's see. Yes, you arrive in the evening. And you guys make it there before you have to consume the rations today. You made good time, so you don't have to worry about the rations today.
Oh, okay.
Hooray.
Yeah.
I need to stock back up.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, take one back. And Bonnie is going to say, "Well, that was a lot faster."
Yeah, see, the flames really do a lot.
Yeah. We had those
She
installed for a
she
particular
pats
reason.
you on the shoulder. Well, I think it had something to do with your sails and your hands on the wheel, more than your paint job.
He puffs out his chest and puts his paws on his hips, and he kind of blushes a little bit, and he looks all proud of himself.
I guess that's why I'm Admirable Max.
Yeah, but I am captain, so.
You're still outranked.
No, look, the captain's the main guy, right?
No, believe me, I was in the military for some time. You're outranked.
that can't be right, because everyone always wants to be captain. Why?
Admiral Max, please lead the way.
Okay.
Yeah, and Bonnie's going to say, "Well, thank you for taking me this far. I'll be dropping off the information. Do you want me to report your assistance or not? You'll get your cut either way, but I know that anonymity is sometimes the best."
I mean,
Well, I don't know. I mean, Ferris kind of likes being famous.
Yeah, tell him the Ferris 4
Name
we're
pending.
we're a very crucial, integral part of this mission.
I could answer that question a lot easier if I knew who you were reporting to.
Oh yeah.
Well, They just work. They're working for the Republic. The Republic needs them.
But it seems like you're being very vague about who you're talking about.
Well, they asked that I not reveal their identity. I offered them my word, and I'll offer yours the same. I will not go back on a promise that I make.
I think if she thinks it's safe for them to know who we are, then it's okay.
Yeah, we'll might get some more jobs from them.
Devin shrugs. Yeah, I
I
mean,
think
since
no.
I don't know who it is, I can't say one way or the other. But I don't have a problem with it.
Let's put it this way: is it some sort of underground rebellion, or some people
She
who
flinches when you say that.
Oh,
Mhm. Yeah.
No, it's nothing like that.
Insight check. No.
You already
Alright.
did the insight check for her to flinch.
Is it someone working in the confines of the law?
Yes.
Well, I don't see any problem with this.
Go
But
ahead. It could be a potential new ally for us.
yeah.
Well, I'll pass the word along for the Ferris 4, the crew of the Sea Shanty 22, right?
no, the
2-2.
Sea Shanty 2.
Yeah, like that.
All right, I'll try to remember that.
If we go through this 21 more times, 21 more ships, then it'll be that. But yeah, it's 2-2.
All right, well, good hunting, Sea Shanty 22 crew.
Yes.
Hey, I like that.
2-2 crew.
The 2 crew.
She kind of laughs a little bit when you say that as she's leaving.
So it's gonna be ruined when we get the Sea Shanty 2-3.
No, it's going to be the Sea Shanty 2.
Ah, okay.
Or the Sea Shanty 2, the second coming.
No, the Sea Shanty 234.
Sea Shanty 2 cubed.
Sea Shanty 2-2 Revengeance.
We'll keep workshopping it.
You all sound like Captain Gunn trying to make poems.
Yeah. Maybe it rubbed off on me a little bit.
All right. And the next day, well, no, I'm gonna say that yeah, the next day happens, and you guys have a small mechanical bird land on the side of your deck. And that's where we'll leave it off.
Okay. Before we go to bed, can I buy like 12 rations so I don't forget?
Yeah, you guys can go buy all the shenanigans while you go to the late night Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel free to do all the shopping and things after this, but we hit the 30 mark, so I wanted to make sure we end at the time, and besides, suspense is good for you.
Yeah. All right. What's in the bird?
What's in the bird? You'll find out next time. Goodbye!
Bye.
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 See ya.